3 emphatic finishes, and just put a stamp on what we're doing on there.
What's up, everybody?
Well, it's funny you mentioned fun there. So now let's get to the fun stuff. Because we got a guy of the weekend, Colby.
Taylor, you gonna say hi?
History with him, of course. The last fight.
You gonna say hi?
Round 5. He complains. He said it was an early stoppage. He had to go at Mark Goddard. What do you make of all of this? And we'll get to the fight in a moment. But Colby as a person, how he handles himself, what he says, where are you at with all of that?
It's funny. I as a competitor.
Oh, yeah. Say hi to everybody, Tigger. I'll say I'm doing much better.
You keep rapping. You keep talking about my thing. So you pass the line right there.
He's a cheater.
He lies.
Oh my goodness!
Colby Covington might have something to say about that.
I wake up every single day with vengeance and revenge on my mind. I'm getting what's mine.
Colby Covington, he wants that Usman rematch, taking on Tyron Woodley.
Nice.
She's out for Covington. This is a primal Colby Covington doing what he does best. That's it. Covington and TKO stoppage.
Already baked Usman. There's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide. I'm coming to you. You're dead.
It's not done. If he's going to keep running his mouth, step in here and you got to see me.
The best welterweight in the world, Kamaru Usman.
You need to put some respect on my name. I am the welterweight champ for a reason.
Covington.
Fans can expect the best Colby Covington they ever seen. I'm getting what's mine. I'm getting revenge.
We got Usman.
That is a scary woman.
Oh, definitely.
What's up, Lacey? My bad, girl. My bad, boo.
It's the Octagon return to the Big Apple, and welcome to the UFC 268 press conference from New York, New York, inside the Hoover Theater. This Saturday, we have not one, but 2 rematches atop the marquee going down from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. The main card comes to you at 10 p.m. local here on the East Coast and is available for purchase on ESPN+. We begin with top 5 lightweight title contenders and a man whose one-punch power is unmatched at 155 pounds. A Midwestern Division I All-American wrestler that's stronger than steel. Here is Iron Michael Chandler. His opponent is a never-ending highlight reel with the credentials to prove it. Owner of 19 knockouts and 9 performance awards coming. Here is former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now for the UFC Championship fights. First up, a rematch from April that saw a familiar face return to the top of the mountain. Please welcome the woman looking to recapture what was once hers. Here is the former UFC strawweight champion of the world. And first Chinese champion in UFC, Zhang Weili. And the woman who's heard those words and knew earlier this year. Dangerous on the feet, an absolute problem on the ground, and owner of the most finishes in the division's history. Here is two-time UFC strawweight champion, the Bros Namajunas. But we have two championship fights running it back under the bright lights of the world's most famous arena.
What's up, Teresa? Lacey? Dugan? What's going on, Thuggin?
Now, 2 years of anticipation has reached its boiling point. Please welcome to the stage. Winner
Thursday, November 4th, 2021. It's 6:46 p.m. It is 44 degrees out. Welcome to the live. Let me turn this down. There we go. What's going on, Mikey D? Appreciate you coming in here, man. Like always. It's always good to see you up in here, brother. Hello, Teresa.
It is good to be back in New York City. What's up? Who's got the first question? Yeah, for tomorrow, please. For tomorrow, please. Fighting Colby obviously is a unique challenge, especially pre-fight. You know, the trash talk, everything you got to deal with. Second time around, I'm just kind of wondering how your mindset is, especially when he's throwing out drug accusations and things like that. I mean, are you able to get past it, or does it make it personal for you? No, I love it.
Here we go. Ouch. Hi, Tigger. Yeah, I got home earlier. She's been with me ever since. You can tell she's a daddy's girl. Say, Tigger. Say you're doing better. So your flea treatment's working. Right? Sorry. Excuse me. Yep. Princess Tigger. Sorry, Tigger. Right? Yeah. It's getting there slowly. Yeah, she was just up all night. And of course, obviously for some reason they like biting me too. So, I mean, I got bites on my arms, my thighs, all up my legs, stomach. I'm willing to take the brunt, make sure she's all right. So that's what cortisone 10 itch cream is for. So, yeah, appreciate that, Lacey. So without further ado, there's the link. You guys are always welcome to come up in. Say, Tigger. Right, Tig Tig? Say, Bubbers. Ooh. What you doing, Tig Tig? Yes, Tigger's ready for the shower. So you can see right here how it's messed with her fur. So, the Moses of YouTube, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you. What's going on, Fuggin?
Not much. How you doing today, Scott?
Good, man. Good.
I just got in a little bit ago. Had to cut the grass today and was trying to fix a set of stairs. So yeah, it's been an interesting day.
Yeah, right. I hear you. Yeah, I was out and about earlier getting some footage and doing my thing.
Seen it, man. So what all went down today?
Let's see. We had stupid ass fire alarm.
Right.
And then a lot of odors of gas. Which
it's about that
wasn't
time.
really worth posting the footage because I mean they'd be going to the same area in the same location. So
right. But yeah, it's getting closer to that time. I'm not saying this to be mean, but it's getting closer to house fire season because you know how people are with space heaters and stuff. So
it's
storm.
Very,
I feel bad for people, but
hey, that ain't being mean, dude. That's the truth. That's facts.
Yeah, because I mean, between space heaters, Christmas trees, and common damn sense, people lose it in the fall and the winter, and before you know it, it's going high up, and you're running left and right.
Yep, that is true. I know a guy following, two people I know that I follow in New York. They've been getting some really good calls. Some multi-alarm fires.
Really? Hell yeah,
Yep.
dude. That's up. Around here. I mean, it's nonstop. I mean, it's everything from ODs to freaking house fires to freaking shootings to freaking people walking down the street buck naked screaming. Like there's some crazy shit that happens in St. Louis. What's going on, Mikey D?
What is going on, man?
Not a whole hell of a lot, dude.
Shoot, it was a little nippy this morning. It was about 26, 27 degrees.
It's down in 30s here.
Actually, we had a pretty big frost, man.
How are you, man? How was your day?
It was pretty good.
That's good, man. That's good.
It wasn't too bad.
That's good.
Shit, I got up this morning. It was 50 degrees in the house, man. I left the window open last night.
Oh, I love that, man. I got to have like some kind of fan or something on to help me pass out.
Yeah, I keep a fan on, but damn.
Yeah.
Them hardwood floors were cold on my feet.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't stand quiet.
Nah, I can't either. I gotta have a ceiling. I usually leave a TV on. I got a fan beside the bed, and I got a big fan at the end of the bed, kind of blowing up. If I get too quiet, man, I hear my brain thinking, man.
Yeah, Mike, I just wanted to apologize about last night, man. There's some bullshit going on, and I had to address it.
No, I understand, man. When I asked you if he's going live, I didn't know if he's going live or not, but I usually say, man.
I wanted to give you my sincere apology on that, man.
Yeah, I normally say okay to a lot of people, man. Okay. It means to me, I'll be over there when you go live, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I just felt like a real ass last night. I was like, all right, get ready, jump
I see you in the chat. I'm like, well, damn, I
then
got the thing posted. I don't know why you won't jump in, but it's all
you
good, man. I
said
understand, man.
that bullshit.
Can't let that
Hey, we
bullshit
all
get
have the
people, man.
days.
No, this person was making some hella accusations.
Well,
So
put it
I
this
had
way,
to address it.
Scott.
But
I'm gonna leave you a
anyways,
little bit. Oh no, I was gonna leave you a little bit of info. It's a wise young man said something to me about a year ago, which was up church. He said in a quote in a video, he said, "When you tell the truth, you never take a loss." So since you've been telling the truth and standing in front of everybody, you don't take a loss. So don't sweat on that, man. Just sweep that off and
well,
just say,
I'm not worried about it.
All right.
I don't know. I just think she's going through some shit and just, I don't know. She's finding someone to take it out on.
That's what it seems like. Because, I mean, if anybody ever had an issue with a person, they're going to come talk to you. They're not going to just go out in broad public and start yelling about it. You kind of need a hug if you're doing that.
I'm not saying ill will her or bash her. Or, it's not what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I'm doing. But anyways, man.
Life goes on.
So what is going on, everybody in the chat? We got Lacey, we got MMC, we got Dugan. Oh wait, Dugan's right there.
Yo.
It's a crazy world.
It's a damn good show.
What's going on, everybody up in the dang chat? That old Mikey D up in the damn chat.
I know.
Yeah, I know. You got him, man.
Got Lacey in there. Teresa's in there lurking. MMC.
Teresa?
Nah.
Got Lacey.
And then we got special guest, Miss Tigger herself.
She doing any better?
Yes, sir, she is. Yep. Gave her a high dose flea treatment last night, and yep. So you just snoring away over here.
Well, she's a girl on daddy. That's all that matters.
Hello, Nitro. How are you doing?
Wild one from AZ showed up.
We got Nitro up in the chat.
What's going on, Nitro?
You know what I think is cool about her? She's like the most friendliest, down-to-earth person to talk to. But then when you actually piss her off, pardon that French, you flip a switch, you're
people,
like,
Sheila, you better watch out.
You just, I'm shaking my head like, okay, she's not done. She's typing more. Like, okay, yeah, it's the last person you ever want to get on the bad side of. But definitely a sweetheart.
That's true.
Hope you get going better. I know you're having a rough patch there for a little while, but there should be some good days coming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the one YouTuber right now. One of his buddies passed early this morning from the 19.
Shit, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. His name was Kevin. So if you want to send your thoughts and prayers to Kevin and his two sons and extended family.
Definitely will, dude. That's sad to hear. There's been a lot of that stuff going on, so I'm just so sick of it. I just wish we could find out something behind it,
Yeah. Nitro, get your honey in here, woman. Come up in and say hi.
No, she's just lurking in the chat.
Lurking in the chat. Ain't wrong with lurking in the chat.
Up in here, so
no, nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of people that do.
Hey, girl.
Who's lurking in the chat?
What's up, neighbor?
Not much. I just got out of the shower.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of the shower. What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I got out of the shower. I took a shower and then I soaked in the tub because I got a new bath bomb I wanted to try out. So, hi, Mom. Okay, guys, give me a second. I need to talk to her.
Okay.
A bath bomb.
I think that
blows the damn bathroom up or something.
Oh, damn. I hope not.
It have to be Taco Bell and
that would
natural
be a
light.
bubbly mess.
A bean burrito and a
Very
natty light
bubbly
that creates a bath bomb. I'm sorry, I'm a hillbilly.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, gave gave her the treatment last night. Put it on her, like the neck area, like in between the shoulder blades and down a little bit.
Yep.
And then, woke up this morning and you could just see him like tweak or twitching on the bed. And I was like, grab him up. And I took an old Gatorade bottle, put some rubbing alcohol in it, or the spray that I have that kills the larva and whatever else, and just dropped him in there.
Hell yeah. So, hell, my cat laid with me last night. I guess he got cold and got to bed.
No, really? I didn't know you had
dog
a
at my feet and the cat at my head. And I said, I can't sleep in one spot. I flip and flop all night, man. I just toss and turn.
He wanted to come snuggle up.
And I rolled over on top of it. He went, meow. I was like, damn, I didn't know you were there. My bad.
Like, damn, dog.
Yeah, I feel bad with her because, like, when she wants to eat, like, she'll get a little too excited.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is when she jumps down, she'll, like, get in front of me.
Right.
And sometimes if I have my boots on, I'll accidentally step on her paw and she'll go, Rah! I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, thanks, Tigger. You practically give your dad a heart attack.
Yep.
And I have to check on her to make sure she's okay,
Yep.
Or being so little and
boy. Oh, you want to say hi?
Booyah.
Booyah. There's puppers.
Booyah.
What's up, George? Come here.
Hi, Bobby.
I don't get no damn kiss. Man, you being nasty
Okay,
tonight.
Nope, not right now, Dad.
Everybody, what's up to Scott and the gang?
Hey,
I'm just chilling here, raising hell with Daddy.
I need that my damn. I get that shit just for men.
Yeah, right?
My shit gray as hell, man.
That's right.
Shit, you could actually rock gray, man. I couldn't do that. Shit.
Hell yeah.
I look like a senior.
Man,
Shit,
right?
I'm just about gray.
Hell yeah, man.
Too. Shit, I'm getting gray.
I'm fucking
Better get thin up on top.
Mike, you almost got a mullet going. I wish I could do that shit. I'm bald headed.
Man, I normally keep it short, but these past 3 months, man, I just been letting it grow out. Hell, I'm starting to get wings on the damn side.
Mikey's pimping it with that hair, man.
Yep.
Damn,
all right,
the guy that cuts my hair, he's already texted me to his man. You gonna come get a haircut?
No numbers, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, he's already texted me to every time my barber. You coming in and get a haircut? Like, nah, man, I'm bypassing.
Right?
Things are getting tight, man. Money's getting scarce.
That makes every penny count right now. I mean,
hell yeah.
God, you're getting fat, dude.
Blue wrench. I like that. That blue wrench Dugan.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll definitely try to look out for you and see what I can do. Come on, man. Give me a kiss. But, dude, come on. Like, okay, I get it. You got the center of attention. MGD, you press. I love you, you little playboy. Oh, damn it. Sit down. Yeah, he's trying to get warm. I got to get him a sweater. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Daddy gonna
get you. You did that pretty good, Mikey.
What's that?
That's a damn good show. Yeah.
That's a good show. I love the hot twins. They're badass. I wish they do a tour.
I get the coffin. They gonna be in Texas?
Oh, not yet. They're Texas, Oklahoma, Indiana, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
They make it to Tennessee, I would definitely go see them.
Oh, hell yeah.
So like,
shit, I'll drive down to see. I wonder if Stace would come. I wonder if she'd want to come see the.
Hell yeah, she would.
They're like.
They would be a trip to see live.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, you're lucky, dude. You can actually throw your hair out. My stuff's curly, so all I do is throw up. So I used to have really long hair back in the day, but now if you can see, it's like really curly. And I got this giant bald
spot. Man, I got to get mine cut.
Oh, if mine gets long, I got natural curls, man. Mine curl up on the ends and curl out from under my hat.
Yeah, I just can't get it to grow for length. If I showed you pictures when I was a teenager, you'd be like, no way. I had hair almost all the way down to my shoulders. It was plum and green.
Let's see if I got pictures.
Now, if I let that stuff grow, it just goes and goes up.
Right?
Like, I can't get
Give me a minute.
I tried.
All right, man.
I ain't going to. I'm going to try and find a picture when I was young.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in them hill raising days.
I had hair down my back, man.
It was the dumbest mistake I ever made, was cutting all my
Tigger.
hair off.
Aye, babe.
What you drinking over there, Mike?
Me?
Yeah,
Mountain Dew.
you. Hillbilly piss.
Yeah, Mountain Dew. I don't really drink alcohol at all. Very, very rarely.
Yeah, me neither.
Like if I do drink, it's got to be some really good moonshine or good whiskey. Like I'm just going to be sitting, not having anything going on, and somebody's got some, fire, then yeah, I'm gonna sit down and have a couple drinks. But I'm more of the how do you say the green department.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny bubbles.
Son, you ain't telling me nothing different.
There goes 76.
Well, hell, I feel like the redheaded stepchild of the group.
There she is. There's neighbor. There's
Yeah, she's online with us.
Kitty, kitty.
You say hi to everybody, Tigger?
She's like, no, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
Yeah, she's
been exhausted the last few days, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
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 Dugan.
What? You never see my little toy? Nice.
You ever see my handiwork?
Yeah. This is my handiwork.
That don't
This is my
travel.
little rat thing. It's a vase.
Yeah, tell
It's
that
a
to a
vase with
state
a
cop.
decorative stem.
Yeah, right?
That's my baby. I got a few toys. I love them.
I
You
used
know
to,
what?
but I don't have them anymore.
Oh, I love collecting them, because especially when it comes to glass, it's crazy.
Yeah.
If you watch people do glass blowing for pipes, they can use 4 of the same pieces of glass, and the color will come out different every time.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
each
yeah,
one
I've
that comes
been
out and they put on
to
a
the-
shelf are completely unique. So when you're buying them, you're buying kind of like a one-of-a-kind item, which is really cool that you have. So
Go
it's not
outside
just
of
a
Watkins
company
Glen,
that-
New York. There is a factory.
Mhm.
What the hell's it called now? Oh my God, I was there. I can't even think of it. But there is a glass blowing factory outside of Watkins Glen.
There we go.
Nice. I've been out there before. It's beautiful. There's a guy from Denver, Colorado named Nick Crabb. His last name is Crabb. He's on Facebook, and he's a glass blower. And I mean, he makes some beautiful pieces. Like he took a Rolling Rock bottle one night and he put it on his heat lathe. And he's like, yeah, we're going to have a little fun tonight. Heated it up, stretched the neck out about like an extra 2 inches, started to cool it off, put a hole into it, put a stem through it, and then was like, here you go. Rolling Rock bomb, $150. He's like, I'm just going to sit here and keep making them. And that's how he
Damn.
sits there and just
Smoke
blows.
more there, State.
Hey, Mikey
I
D.
think he should still be up.
Yeah.
Take a look.
But when he's up, he usually
They
stays
sit
up for
behind every
hours.
bird is a
just
pile of
blowing glass,
shit.
making material.
Oh, well.
Shit, and that's still, man. And glass pieces can get expensive. There's some that are out there between $5,000 and $20,000. I was like, Jesus, you got some pockets.
What, Tigger?
Dugan.
What's
That's
the
a
matter, pretty
beautiful
girl?
piece.
This is 25 years old.
Really?
Yes,
I
sir.
got this one.
Well,
I got
honey.
this one about a year ago,
What?
and I spent about like probably 100 on it. But it's a nice piece. I've had it.
Couldn't even tell
Almost
you
a
what
year,
we
I should
paid
say.
for that. That is the one thing when shit hit the fan and I needed to clean my house out. That is the one thing that I searched high and low for because that was my baby.
Absolutely.
He bought that for
Yes.
me, and it was like, you know what? I'm
Right.
keeping it. That and my lava lamp.
Mm-hmm.
And
Those
it's
are
not one
cool.
of
I
them.
like having those.
It's I have a lava lamp. I'm not shitting you. Look.
Mike, you got to find that
Lying.
picture. I want to
I'm working
see
on it,
hippie
man.
Mike D. I like that.
I don't have it in these. I thought I had them in a stack.
I
here.
have 2 lava lamps actually for the glass. I have an orange one and I have a black one. The black one I call Venom.
I did find
That's
a couple
cool.
pictures of my old vehicles, man.
Nice.
You can see them now. Here's this picture of my Z28 I had.
Yes,
see it,
sir. That's
Nice.
for him.
I had that one.
Oh,
I didn't keep that very long.
Oh, nice, man.
This is my 68 Chevy I was working on. All I needed is a paint job on it. I was working on it. I got
oh,
put a new front end on it and everything.
yeah, Mike. That's clean.
This is the motor I had in it. I don't know if you can see it or
Well,
not.
somebody that actually has physical copies of pictures instead of digitals.
Exactly.
Man, that was the thing
Love
back
to hear
in.
that.
Everybody,
Oh, I know. I have a whole desk drawer full of pictures.
I swear.
Mm-hmm. I got boxes of pictures from when I was
I had
a
them
kid.
Polaroids when them came taken. They just spits the pictures out. What they call them?
Polaroids.
Yeah.
I got a
thought I
box
had
full
some-
of them from all the four-wheel drive events I used to go to as a kid.
$5 a.m. is going to come quickly.
Don't think about it. Just sit, chill, relax. It'll come when it's time.
Yeah, right.
I know the feeling.
I
Probably
got
either
one here. You
tomorrow.
really can't. This is not the longest it was at, but I don't know if you can see it or not. But you can see kind of how it's curled. See how it's curled up in the back.
Yeah.
I was
that
probably
rebel.
18, 19 then. But now when I was younger, man, I had longer hair than that.
Yeah,
I think
always
that was
fun. People
my.
always talking shit about it.
I think that was my second. That was my second son. No, I had
What
it down
year
my
were you
back,
born,
man.
Mikey?
Huh? I was born in the
So what year
70s,
were you
man. I was born in the 70s, man.
That's what I was thinking.
I moved out when I was 15 years old.
All the good ones were born in the 70s.
I know, right?
Damn, mate, you changed your name. Was it Blue Wrench?
Yeah. I just do it the best with the trucks.
No, I got another stack somewhere. I don't think they're in here. It might be in the house. But I had some where you can actually see the side. But you got to think, man, a lot of pictures wasn't taken back then, man. Look
You
at
didn't
that
walk
thing.
around with a phone or a camera in your hand.
No,
you
it
wanted to
wasn't even no
remember
phones
something,
back-
you remembered it up here.
There wasn't no phones back then, man. Somebody had a
when you think about
Polaroid or one of them damn little waterproof cameras or some shit.
Oh, God, I remember when they came out.
Yep. But if you think about it, imagine if we could have actually had some way, like a cell phone of today, to go back to the 70s, 80s, and 90s and record some of the shit that we did. Because kids walk around and they're always like, "Oh, well, why don't you have pictures?" I'm like, some of the shit I did as a kid, you get in trouble for pictures. But if
We don't want evidence. We
don't
need evidence.
Exactly, Stacy. Outlaw shit.
You want to do dirt? Do it by yourself. You ain't getting caught.
Yep.
When
It
you
was
have
funny,
a group
Teresa.
of people, that's when you get effed.
Yeah.
Yep. It was funny. The second time I ever took Teresa home back around St. Charles, we're driving in a car, and a city cop car gets right behind me. She goes, "They're actually following you." I'm like, "Yeah, just chill out, honey. It's okay. We're just gonna go out to the country." Rolling out the highway B. He's still rolling behind me. She's like, "You mean they really don't like you this bad?" I said, "I ain't been here in about 8 years." I'm like, "Yeah, don't mind me." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "What did you do?" I said, "Something stayed between me and my brother, but let's just get on out of here." Got on the highway. She looked at me. She's like, "I'm never coming down here with you again."
It's okay,
I
Tigger.
was known for raising the hell out of the country in St. Charles.
Yeah.
It's okay, Mama.
It's amazing what you can do with a blasting cap. They're a lot
All
more
I'm going to
powerful
say,
than
out of my group of friends, I was the first one to get my driver's license, the first one out of high school, and the first one to turn 21.
Oh, yeah? I think Tigger agrees, too. She meowed when you...
Yeah.
She's like, meow.
And the
I
fact
don't
that I
think tell-
dated a cop's nephew, I was in
Hey.
Lake Flint.
You might be able to tell in this picture here I had where I had, I don't know if you see it or not.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
there was-
Right there. Who's that stud?
That's
Shit,
what I've
you rocking
described.
a
I
cool
just,
mullet back in
man,
the day.
I was,
Who's that plugging right there?
I was like, how old was I? I was probably 17 in that, maybe 16.
Wow.
I don't.
He's youngin'.
Well, see, I don't know if I might have been just a little bit older because kind of it's the same picture. I think it's our new house. Have I bought a new house? Man, I was young when I bought my house, man. I was like 18, 19 when I bought my house.
Nice.
You're blessed.
Maybe. But anyways.
Are you still in the same one that you bought back then, Mike? Or
Shit, no, man. I lost it all, man. I lost it all.
Oh, okay.
You learn from life and you get better at stuff, you know.
Lost it all in about $90,000, man.
Holy shit, brother.
Yeah,
brother.
Good night.
The good Lord
I left nothing but my
gave
pickup
you
truck
your health,
and a bag of clothes, man. I had to start over. I had to go to a friend's house, and I slept on the down floor for about
Walk out with
3 weeks, man.
clothes and your balls in your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
go on that one.
Like we all
I know that feel.
like. There's a saying: God doesn't give us anything we can't. You're sitting here
Man,
today
I
the
about
way
to have
you
my
are.
house
So.
paid off too, man. I was there 12, 13 years. I about to have my house paid off, man.
That's
You know what, Mike?
I just walked away from it.
That might be
Enough of-
true. God only
enough
gives us what we can handle, but he sure pushes that damn line a lot.
I understand that.
That
But
is
you want to
true.
know something? I put it this way, Stacy. We've all had those trials, you know what I'm saying? But I've noticed something that's kind of weird is that later down the road, you'll eventually run into somebody that's gone through the exact same situation you have.
Yeah,
And with all
one,
that knowledge that
two,
you went
three.
through a hard situation, you get to help that person out because
Yeah.
it never fails. I went through a loved one that I lost. It was like a dad to me and shit. And, you know, I looked at it and I would kind of get mad about it. But then sure enough, life came around full circle when my nephew came up to me and started asking me questions about a job and some other stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is the same stuff Bill went over with me when I was a kid. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let me give you some advice. And I'm like, God, you're really crazy because even when I went through hard times, you were teaching me a lesson for something down the road. And that's the way I've always looked at it, man, that you just be thankful and blessed because you might be able to teach somebody with that down the road.
I get that. But the things that have happened to me that have made me humble, there is no lesson to teach somebody else.
I just got tired of everybody riding on my back, man. I got tired of toting everybody else's problems and jobs, man. I mean,
yeah, right.
I was working 3 damn jobs at one time, and it wasn't the working part. It was part I was tired of having to take care of everybody else, man.
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, I had my own family to take care of. I had a roof over our head. We both had vehicles. We had the house furnished. I had a motorcycle, and I had all that. But I was having to take care of everybody else too, man. I was getting tired of it, man. And nobody wanted to. Everybody want, but didn't appreciate what you did for them. And you know, I just said, you know what, fuck it. You know,
we all go through life.
You can have it all. I'm done.
There's some people you give the Powerball tomorrow and tell them they want $150 million. They'd look at you and go, why wasn't it 200? There's just
they never forget. When I left when I was 15 years old, the woman I was with was 5 years older than I was. She was in college. And we loved each other. I ain't gonna lie, we loved each other. But her family hated me from the day one, man. I would never amount to nothing. I wouldn't be nothing but a pile of shit. And I proved every one of them wrong, man. I proved every one of them wrong. They said I would never have nothing. I bought my house when I was like 18, 19 years old. We both had fairly not in brand new vehicles. I did have a new vehicle a little later on, but you know, I had to do one thing at a time. I bought my own motorcycle. I furnished my own house. And I was like, now who's nothing? Who said I never have
exactly?
Nothing?
You should have said, "What do you think of me now, huh?"
Yeah, that's what I did. And all of a sudden, here comes all the hands wanting money and can you do this? My car's broke down. I mean, it was just never ending thing.
Say, Tigger. So you even agree? Say.
I mean, I was working 2 damn jobs. Man. I was working full.
The haters and trolls. Say, Tigger.
I mean, I started out when I was 15 years old, man. I worked at a damn restaurant. The guy wasn't even supposed to hire me because I was underage. And I worked there for about a year.
I started off as dishwashing, cook.
Man, I was cooking, dishwashing. From 15 to 16, when I turned 16, I got a job at a body truck at a building 18-wheeler tractor trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I started out there when I was 16, and I started welding. That's how I learned how to weld and all that, man. And when I turned 18, I actually got a job at a factory, man. Started out like $14 an hour. Starting out back in the early 90s, you know.
But
don't take it. Excuse me. All right.
Bless you.
Sorry about that.
But anyway, it is what it is.
Are you excited about the interview this Saturday, Mikey?
Oh.
Do what?
Are you excited about the interview with Mullet Mike?
Me and Mullet Mike, we're gonna be both rocking mullets.
Oh Lord, he's gonna put that wig on.
Yeah, buddy.
He won't do it. I'm gonna keep saying it. We won't see it Saturday night.
It won't happen. And if he does have it on, he won't be on cam.
I'll get you out, Mike D.
I've done reactions with it on.
I've seen them reactions. That's funny.
Everybody said I was a turtle or something.
No. So they still jumping off you, huh, Mama?
Reactions, especially when you do props.
Shit, I put it on there. I don't give a shit.
Damn right.
Hell yeah, it needs to be fixed, man. Gotta have a hat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I want to go down to Dungeon and go get a Joe Biden mask and just take that Biden mask, put it on my face every once in a while, just go pop in front of my neighbors just to freak them out, just get in the window and be like, corn pop, and run off. He's got an evil sense of humor, dude.
That's sad.
That is sad. I got it on. See, I ain't scared to show it. Can you see it?
No.
Voila.
No. There it is.
No shit. There it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna have me a hat. I gotta fix me a hat. Have me a hat on.
There we go.
Rise up, baby.
Hell yeah. I told you I ain't scared.
What are you thinking of mullet, Tigger?
Hell yeah. That's what I'm
like it
right there.
Hell
I gotta get fixed.
Oh yeah.
Rock that shit out in the 80s, damn it.
And don't need nothing.
Yeah. I was trying to find my shades, man.
Joe Dirt's civilized brother.
Yeah, where your shades at, man? You got to complete the look with the shades, man.
Find them, man.
Oh man.
That's what I said.
Oh man. It's cold tonight.
I'm gonna show you that guy right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need me a Budweiser hat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a young version.
I've been looking everywhere for that cologne.
Bye, Tigger. Where you going, Mama?
It's a little bit like lemon.
I gotta go get it combed, man. Get it all puffed up and shit. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, lay down, Tigger. Pop a squat.
I will say he's got some really good music coming up. Mikey.
Who's that?
I saw with him. Mullet Mike. He's got a good song coming out with New Breed. They tore that up. I can't wait to hear it when it's dubbed.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up, man. Now I'm excited about Saturday, man. I ain't heard nothing back because I'm assuming, as far as I know, it's still on, man.
Oh yeah.
He'll be there. He'll be there.
Yeah, this hair can't stay on long. I should get to eat my damn head.
Yeah, man.
Got my hat out, Justin. I don't ever mess with my hat too much. That thing's a perfect fit. Oh yeah.
Y'all make sure to go show Big D from Tennessee some love. It's Mikey D615 on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Got his information. Also, Dog Pound Reactions. Got that going across the bottom here. Go show them two gentlemen some love.
That's right, MMC.
They're real
just
ones.
leave this long hair country boy alone.
That's right.
Excuse me. Yeah, I've always loved that song.
Got to love. Got to love Charlie Daniels.
His gospel music's awesome too. I got like 2 of his gospel greatest hits. I always listen to those.
Who's that?
I got to meet him and his wife at his cabin at his farm and stuff, man. And the reason I don't want to go too much into it, but anyways, we all got to meet him, go up to his house, man, and man, we sit and talk to him about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and man, he was down to earth, man. He was one of the nicest guys. Him and his wife was one of the nicest people you ever meet, man.
Absolutely.
He come out there and he had some damn red pajamas on, some red sweatpants on, and he was just home relaxing, man, just chilling. I'm like, Damn.
Just
I'm always used to see him in a cowboy hat and dressed up,
I don't know you.
Yeah, I got to see him at Edward Jones Dome at Billy Graham revival. He played before Billy Graham spoke, and only got like 5 minutes to go up, shake his hand, and say something to him real quick. But his performance was absolutely awesome, and I mean, just to get to see him perform live was a great experience.
Who was that again, Fuggin?
Charlie Daniels.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he did his testimony. He did a concert before Billy Graham, and then came up and introduced himself to a couple people.
He don't live about he's passed away now, but he don't live about 10 miles from me.
Yeah. Wow. Some beautiful country.
I remember going up to his house. He had a damn stoplight at the end of his, you go up his driveway just a little bit and had a big gate, had a stoplight. You couldn't go till the light turned green. He'd come on PA's like, yeah, wait till the light turn green. When the light turned green, the gate would open up, then you can go on up.
Right.
It's the way to do it.
I mean, he lived on top of the damn hill, man. Because the driveway wasn't real wide. I guess it would let you know if another car was coming down or something.
Hey, Mike, I was going to ask you. You ever
a dwelling that came in near my house?
Do what, Scott?
I said a possible dwelling came in near my house or where I live. So I'm listening to it.
What did you think to say, Mike?
I was going to say, hold on a second. Excuse me. I forgot what I was going to ask you, Mike. My bad.
No, I feel bad. So I probably interrupted y'all when you were trying to say something.
Nah, y'all both kind of started at the same time.
No. Yeah, bad timing.
Yeah, I do that too, man. Yeah. Hey, you all right? You should be jumping like a jumping bean over there. I thought that stuff was supposed to hype you up or something. Get you like a damn kangaroo or something.
No.
I mean, I don't.
Calm blue ocean.
Calm blue ocean.
No, I'm more of a pinkish orange sunset kind of person. And you know what? You see, Mike, you'll understand that.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I know they got so many kinds out now, but they got some that kind of hype you up, get you all pumped up, like, yeah, let's get the party started.
There's two things that you can get, or there's actually multiples right now. You can get what's called a sativa, which is almost like a cup of cappuccino. It'll like hype you up, and that's what you're talking about. Like, hey, I want to get going, and that'll keep you going and pep you up. And indica will kind of like lay you into the couch and have you kind of calm.
In the couch. Indica couch.
Well, shit, I need something to hype me up, not lay me in the couch. I can just go work for a day and come home and lay in the couch.
Right, but no.
I mean, when we was growing up, you only had like two kinds. You had like the cheap shit, and you had the cheap shit.
Well, here's what happened. You also have the indica and the sativa, but also you have what's called a hybrid now. And the hybrid is they'll take, like, say, an indica, and they'll take CBD, which doesn't have THC, and they'll mix it with that, and that's meant to put you to sleep. And I've actually used that for my anxiety because I'll get it real bad to where I can't sleep for days at a time, and it's only like 5 of them in a little container. And if I hit that like 2 or 3 times, I'm out sleeping. There's nothing I can do, and it does work. Damn. There are medicinal purposes and there is recreational, purposes in it, and I use both of them. I mean, so.
Is that shit expensive or?
Depends on who you get it through. You go to a dispensary, you're going to pay more. You go to your buddy, you're going to pay less.
Mm-hmm.
To be perfectly honest, I'm old school. I still go to my buddy and get it. I don't go to dispensary.
And the biggest,
what's the difference?
Put out here right now,
just the price.
Nothing, just the price. The government's regulating it right, and then the other thing is a lot of the people that do on the street, the biggest myth that they have is, these guys use their stuff. No, they won't, because a lot of people that I do know, they smoke, and they're sitting there doing the same thing you're doing. So if you were to give them something tainted, it's going to be your ass, and they're going to kill you on fucking spot. So here's the thing. your choice if you want to go to the street or if you want to go to a dispensary. Now, at a dispensary, you are going to pay a little bit more money.
Oh
However,
yeah.
they do have a lot of very, very, very good product. I'm not going to knock it, but there's still some very good product you can get from local people that do sell. And the profit goes pretty much back into the economy around the same areas. So that's just kind of the way I've always perceived it as. And the same thing I look at is it's like, okay, if you go to a bar, there's 150 different choices at a bar. If you were to go into a dispensary, there's probably over 2,000.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't done it in a lot. It's probably been 30 years. Yeah, probably about 30 years. Ain't not 28 years. But anyways, man, buddy of mine, we was at work one night, and man, he was working my ass. I said, "What is wrong with this fool? This mug has never worked me this hard." And man, he was getting it. I said, "Man, what are you doing?" Man? He said, "Oh man, I had me a smoke on break." I said, "Damn, is it making you do that?" I said, "I need some of it." He said, "We'll go lunch. We'll hit it. We hit it up." I said, "All right." Man, I ate that son of a gun. It done the opposite to me, man. It almost laid me out. I didn't even want to move, man. I'm like, man, he gave me some bullshit.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
Man, they hyped him up, but it done the opposite to me. I said, man, I should have been. I've been better off. I didn't. Yeah, I'd ready to lay down, take a nap.
I'll put it this way.
That man, I'm tired.
He just laughed at
also
me.
In modern, like if I wake up in the morning and I'm very anxious, like I can't sit still and my brain's thinking about 10,000 things, I will smoke in the morning just to calm myself down. And then what I'll do is as soon as I'm calmed down, I'll say, okay, I need to get this done, this done, this done. Then I'll go to work. I'm not going to do it all day long. It's just something just to get myself to get focused and ready to do what I need to do. Then I'll go out, knock everything out. As long as I know I got everything done, I'm not driving anywhere and I'm good to go. I come to the house, I break my bag open, and I'll sit here and just catch a buzz and enjoy myself and call it a night. Then get up the next morning. If I'm good, I won't use it and go to work. But if I do, it's just there. And it's also good for your muscles as well, because I'll mow grass and do a lot of like fence work and like rehab work. So my shoulders and elbows take a beat, and I'll just sit there and instead of take aspirin or Tylenol, and I feel great. I don't feel no aches and pains.
Right.
But I mean, I guess you can still follow drug tests and stuff, can you? Or
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But
see, Mike, you were saying about you smoke in the morning and not until you get back home at night. I'm opposite. Yeah. I thought, being that I babysit and it's a thing with me, not for my sister who I'm babysitting. Well, it kind of is. It's a mutual thing, but I will not smoke in the morning because I don't want it to affect me taking care of her during the day. Not that it would, but God forbid something happened.
Yes.
And I needed to think on my toes, quick, lickety split. But when I come home at night, if I ain't going out anywhere, it's kick back, lose. Screw you. I'm doing me.
And one thing that I've learned when it comes to your drug test and stuff, if it comes time that you need to take a urinalysis, the best thing that you can do is stop smoking. And when you stop smoking, and if you eat a lean diet, you eat nothing but chicken, a lot of fruits, vegetables, drink water, your system will be clean in 2 weeks. And you can literally walk in, and I've done it before. I smoke, like I'd pee like a green, like a leprechaun. But if I cut myself off and just ate nothing but chicken and fruit and drank water for 2 weeks, I could take a urinalysis and I've peed in a cup and passed it with no problem. So
I used to eat niacin.
About 2 weeks to get out of your system if you're regularly smoking. If you're not, probably 24 hours to 48.
I used to eat niacin, 500 milligram tablets of pure vitamin C in my system.
I've seen some people drink certain drinks, like supposed to be drinks supposed to flush your system out or something.
Yeah,
they smoke all night long and and drink that before they go to bed. So I got a drug test tomorrow. I'm like, damn, how's that shit work that fast? I mean, I don't know
what it does.
I mean,
it cleanses you. What you're doing is you're taking this fluid, right, chugging it down, and it's literally purging everything out of your system, right? And then you're going to go in and then pee again. But by the time you pee again, you're pretty much going to be full of nothing but water. So the first cleanse goes through. Then the second time you go to pee in the cup, boom, it's clean pee. But you're really beating the hell out of your body using it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the idea of I'm sorry.
You said it's pretty expensive.
Apple cider vinegar.
Oh, is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
No. I'm a fan of apple cider vinegar. I drink V8 Splash in the morning. I drink 8 ounces of it in the morning and then 8 ounces of it at night. Yeah. And each time I drink it, I put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in it.
Yep. It helps clean it out.
It helps with my kidneys. It helps with my skin. It helps with my hair, my nails, everything.
Oh, hi, Tigger.
Word? Like, I don't know how that shit works, man. Like I said, it's been 28, 29 years.
But I agree with you, Dugan.
Asking questions.
All natural is a better way to do it.
And
but
I'm
if you think about it,
with
all natural niacin pills, if you get them from a health food store that's not like GN, you know what I mean? Like an all natural.
Okay. Hurry back, Mikey.
For like all natural vitamin store. Okay,
right.
There's not all the processed shit in it. It is currently all vitamin C. There's no bullshit in it.
Look at
so,
Stacy. Look
what?
She's doing.
I see her. Look at her.
Eddie.
Is that a little fireplace Mikey's got behind him? It is.
I think so. Yeah,
oh, shit, look
that is cool as
fuck.
It
might be.
Yeah, that's what's up.
A monitor.
I'm liking that setup. You got them lights.
I like the light. The lighting is cool.
I love it, but the lights would drive me crazy.
Yeah, he's got. It's the.
I'd fall asleep.
I'd run line in the military.
Yeah. I like the flags. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the lights that are blinking would drive me nuts.
Motherfucker calling me. I don't know you.
Hey, I like the sides.
I have a question.
The sides are cool. Go.
I seen one of them flags like you have, Scott, and what Mikey has with the lines in it.
Yeah.
But I seen one with a green one. Is that for Army?
It's for military.
Just military in general?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was for like Army, and then the Air Force would have the Air Force blue color, and the Marines would have that brilliant, distinct color for red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I seen it. A Jeep went past the house the other day. I was sitting out front, and I was like, "That's the first time I've seen one of them. I have to ask the guys."
No, that's the first hearing about it. That's pretty cool. Never heard or seen that before. Yeah, Tim's new video on that review of Dirty Song's really, really good.
I have to. I went and did my workout today, and then I came home and I went shopping with my mom. And by the time I've been slacking, and I'm sorry.
No, you're all right. You got to. Been busy as hell.
I'm hoping that we get a really bad snowstorm. Because I am not driving down Reservoir Hill to go to her fucking house. I can say that, and Scott's like, no, you're not. No. Stay the fuck home. No, you're not. And you're not going 663 either, bitch. So stay the fuck home.
Well, I'd rather do 663 than going down a fucking huge ass hill.
Yeah, but it's the other side of 663, not the others. You know what I mean? It's the side going to Pottstown that I would have to take, not going towards Quakertown.
Oh, hell no.
See? Hell no. Why? Because it's just as fucking hilly.
I absolutely hate this snow. That is why I can't wait to get out of Missouri. Last winter we
You're
had
still gonna have it in Tennessee, son. Seriously.
No, but listen to what I'm telling you. Nowhere near what it's like here in the state of Missouri. The last 2 winters we had one day of snow that was up to 12 inches. Then we had another day that went up almost to 16 inches. We've had snow drifts almost as high as my waist. And it gets days between 5 and 15 below zero.
I'm sorry. I think the worst snow I've ever seen in PA was probably 78. From what I told, and I've seen pictures that it was bad. My dad carved a sledding trail out the second story window of the house.
If you watch,
so we could just slide, and then I think it was 2003, we got 22 inches of snow in a half hour, 45 minutes. To the point that ICP cut their show short and was like, yo, y'all need to go. Like, yeah, you need to get home. Allentown shutting the fuck down. Go.
It was talking about the weather and shit. Last winter, it was 35 degrees when I went to bed, and it dropped below to 17 degrees, right? And this fucking storm moved in. So in the middle of the night, no one noticed that it rained, and it dropped to about 15. In the morning, it was just about 25, so the entire outside was covered like a sheet of glass with ice.
Oh, God.
Woke up and
I hate things like that.
Stood on my front porch and proceeded to face plant the concrete slab.
That's what happened.
Had to put my nose back into place, readjust my glasses.
Scott,
had a concussion for about a week.
Is there any way to turn that down a little bit?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, I was just asking because every time it goes off, it drowns Dugan out.
There we go.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, anybody ever watch the Burden's new song he just dropped last night?
F Biden 2?
Yeah, was it any good?
No, I haven't seen it.
Damn, I haven't either. I need to get over and see it, man. They might already blocked it.
Don't say that. There's the star of the show, Tigger. She's finally getting in position.
Look at her. She's so precious.
She got a few LBs. It's a dainty little princess.
You know, I put a tutu on her, but that's just me.
Or put her in like a little orange suit, make her a pumpkin.
What I used to do with my Milo is I would get a bow tie and put it on him because he was a tuxedo cat. When I went to the thrift store and I found a child size bow tie.
That's badass.
And I would just put him on it, and he hated it, but he dealt with it once in a while. It wasn't all the time, but yeah.
What are you saying? Stay you wearing a bow tie?
No, I put a bow tie on my cat.
Oh.
Because he was a tuxedo cat.
Oh, okay. My bad. What's going on, Brenda?
And there's nothing wrong with a woman wearing a tie.
No. Man, I think Tigger's out.
She's giving herself a bath. She's like pushing Scott's head, like, move, bitch. You're in my way.
Yeah.
Like, don't you know it's my show? Put the cell phone down. I got to get the camera.
The one night he was on, and she walked right up to him and started pawing at his beard like she was combing it. Like, what the?
What the?
You ever fuck a chicken?
Nope. No, sir.
Sorry, I had to say, what the? You ever fuck a chicken?
Look at this. He's about to take the show over.
Oh my god, this dude's getting annoying.
Who?
What? You what? What are you saying, dude? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I heard Dugan say something. I had my mic on.
I can barely hear.
Huh.
Fuck a duck.
What she said.
What was
Come
that?
on, man.
Come on,
man.
Mikey, you are not kidding.
What?
They took it down.
Did they?
Down.
I didn't know.
It is not on his channel.
Because
let me look.
Because I haven't seen nobody say anything about it or nothing.
He did one yesterday, and all it says is Biden sleeps where he wants, when he wants.
He don't have one like reminding. Like I thought it's supposed to drop last night at
there's
7
not
o'clock.
a reminder, nothing. And then it goes from 1 day to 2 weeks to 3 weeks to 1 month to 2 months.
I'm gonna hop off of here real quick.
Must
Reset my phone.
Hurry back.
I'll be right back.
All right, Dugan.
All right, man.
What's wrong with
I guess they took him down because he had a couple of lives up too. Because he done like a live just about every night before his video dropped.
Let me try.
They must took some of his lives down too.
Yes, sir, they did.
Well, here's my damn shit going on.
Let's try this. Did they hit his IG page too?
I'm not sure. Damn spider. Goddamn spider in front of my damn camera. I guess the damn he must have caught it. Must caught a bug or something. He set my camera off. So good. I'm like, why does my damn one camera keep going off? I'm like, hell, there shouldn't be nothing out there in that spot, but I got to look at the damn spider. Yeah, must have got a bug in or something. He wrapping that mug up for supper tonight or tomorrow night.
I don't like spiders, but I think how they eat is fascinating.
Man, I don't like them either, but they're good for bugs and stuff.
Yeah. I've always been told that your house isn't clean unless you have one spider in it.
What's them big old black and yellow ones got real big long legs? They make them zigzaggedy spider web.
I know what you're talking about.
They're pretty as hell. I ain't gonna lie, they're pretty, but man, they look like they can jump up.
What are they called?
They're like a garden spider. They're
something like that.
Yeah, but they look like they'd be badass. They jumped on you, cause a man hurt himself. But now they don't ever bother you. I mean, they just sit there on their web, and I was man, some weird looking colors on it.
I used to call them grapevine spiders because that's where we used to find them all the time. The grapevines
over here, Tigger. Huh? Pretty girl. Yeah.
It's an orb weaver. A writing spider, a corn spider, or a zipper spider.
Oh, okay.
Must be a zipper spider because they have like a
Yeah.
zigzag in its web.
I've always heard the orb weavers because they do the circles and the really neat patterns.
Yeah.
I hate running through a spider web.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Man, if a man don't know karate, he learns karate real quick when he runs in something like that.
That's right.
You almost hurt yourself, man, because you think it'd be a spider in it. Like, you start squatting your damn hands, shit kicking, and
right.
I went fishing one night. Okay.
Oh man.
And there's a little area between the fence that you walk to get in and out of the spot. Okay, it's like 9:30. I'm walking back to the car and I walk into a spider web. I literally dropped all my stuff, ripped my shirt off, ran to the car, shaking it the fuck out. The guy sitting on the other side of the parking lot is getting a show. And I just don't care because I will not take a spider home with me in my clothes. No. He looked at me and he's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I walked through a spider web, just a precaution." And he's like, "Oh,
right?
Okay.
Now, was you saying eyes up here? My eyes is up here, not down there.
Say, hey now, up here now. Not down there. No, my eyes are right here.
Honestly, at that point, I didn't give a shit. Stare where you want. As long as that spider's not on me and you don't see it, like, we're good. Like, I didn't even think you're in your bra. What are you doing? It's like, I don't care. What's that spider?
Oh, hell no.
Who's that damn yawning shit?
I'm not yawning. That was a sigh.
I think it did come out MMC, but they might have took it down or something.
Why don't you come up in the chat, MMC?
Yeah.
Was it supposed to drop last night at 7 o'clock?
Oh, it's supposed to premiere tonight.
Oh, is it tonight?
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Yeah, but I
my bad.
remember seeing something.
Oh, it
either
was
on
Thursday night.
Facebook or.
Oh yeah. Well, today is Thursday.
Well, I got my damn days mixed up. I thought yesterday was Thursday.
Nope. Today.
Yeah.
Damn it.
My bad. I got my days mixed up.
Oh, good, man.
Got us all excited. Like,
yeah.
Well, at least you won't miss it tonight.
That's
got
right.
thinking about it now.
Look at this one. You're a goofball, Tigger.
it says November 1st. On the way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear it because if it's anything like the first one,
Burden did it, right?
yeah, he's gonna end up with black SUVs out front his house.
At least that motherfucker got balls,
right?
That's right. Hey, I went in the House a minute ago. I heard something about 46. He's supposed to pass that bill where everybody has to take that shot or something. Surely it didn't pass, did it? Or are they just trying to get something started?
Well, y'all hear about in that freaking shortage in New York with the FDNY and.
Well, it's their own fault, man. I seen a bunch of them. They walked off the job, man.
That's not really. They're forcing the vax on them. It's not really the firefighters' fault.
No. I didn't say no. I wasn't talking about them. I mean, it's the ones that's pushing for the.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they're standing up for themselves, man.
Oh yeah.
I blame the damn governors and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. And of course, fucking Murphy won.
Are you kidding?
No, ma'am.
I heard a few of them today, man. I guess some of them butt hurt because they lost Virginia? When they lost Virginia yesterday or last night, whenever it was. I seen the fake news on there, man. They were just crying.
Right?
Trying to blame everything. Race. I'm like, oh my God, this gender, race, and
yeah.
They don't know why he lost. People tired of hearing that shit, man. That's why he lost. And you ain't gonna go in there and tell schools they can tell what people's kids can do and can't do, and how to do this and do that. You just teach my kids. I raise my kids how I want to, and you just be there to teach them.
There's Fuggin. What's up, brother? Get your butt up in here, Fuggin.
Oh, hell. I thought this election in PA was to get rid of the governor.
Do what?
Yeah, it's going to be worse. Friggin' Shapiro's running for governor.
Yeah, but it's better than Wolf.
No, because he's a demi.
Uh-oh. That Dan coming up?
Oh, MMC.
Oh, MMC.
What's up, bro?
Not much. How's everybody doing tonight?
How are you, man?
Man, we just sit over here chit-chatting.
Man.
Yeah, I just got done cooking and dinner and everything.
How's Mrs. MMC doing?
She's doing good.
That's
doing good.
Yeah. What's up. Oh, okay, fucking. I hope you feel better, man. You all right?
Who's that?
Dan the man.
Oh, Dan came into the chat.
Fucking.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
I hope everything's working out for him.
He sees
being
go down.
sucks.
I see where Texas they took a bunch of them cargo containers making walls and shit.
Sorry about that, Mikey. I turned it down.
Well, there's a place on the 35 in Texas. That's all they do is sell cargo containers.
But they saying Texas is putting them up for a wall, like in certain hot spots where people could be coming across. They lining them up where people just can't. I mean, they can still climb them, I guess, but it slows them down or makes them think, oh, we need to walk on down to go around. Try to make them come into one area. That way they can control it more.
Yep. Yeah, them container homes, though, man. Some of them, they're nice as hell. I've seen some of them.
Hell, my buddy's got one, or he got two of them. I think he uses them for storage, man. They're pretty damn nice.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hello, Mama Cata.
Hi, sweetness.
I said, good for Texas, man. Florida too,
I'm
man.
thinking of
Florida's doing their thing down there too, man. What I've seen, I don't know. I can't remember that one guy's name.
Who's that?
DeSantis?
What is his name?
The Santa Claus? No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's standing up for people, man.
Oh, Ron DeSantis, yeah.
I think he said, come on to Florida, he give you a job and sign-on bonus and everything without the vaccine.
Nice.
He's giving an incentive for officers who's lost their jobs for refusing to take the jibby jab.
Yeah,
he's offering them an incentive to move to Florida, helping the people to move and giving them a job down in Florida.
And he said he even told them they can bring them cargo ships to Florida. They'll unload them mugs. They're booming down there, they said.
Yeah, we got the port of Miami, the port of Jacksonville, the port of Tampa. We got 3 ports down there.
Yeah, he told them, I guess, over in California, told them to bring them on around. They'll unload them mugs for them.
Heck yeah.
They're booming down there. I don't know if they did or not, but
I used to pick up a lot of loads out of the port of Tampa.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Let's see. They had Emily oil. Have you heard of the Walligator dragster?
I haven't heard of it.
No.
Yeah, with Don Force and all them. Oh shoot, I can't remember his name. But every spring I used to haul up his oil. He's sponsored by Emily, and I used to haul oil for his dragster up there every spring.
Yeah.
And back into the shop. Go ahead, Mike.
You talking about what's his name, John Force?
Well, he runs with John Force and all them.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure who all he's got.
Hello,
with
Mama
him.
Cata.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. Nobody make fun of my voice, please. I have been yelling all day.
No one's
screaming.
making fun of your voice.
I know, but I've been screaming, so I'm way bad. I mean, really. I could be the Oak Ridge Boys. Elvira.
Today, Mama Cata.
Anyways, you guys obviously didn't hear, and I don't know why. I bet you Tim did, but you know, you were just speaking of the cargo. What do they call them? Those big ship containers at the ports. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, in the middle of the night, 2-something, Coronado Island in San Diego Naval Base, the Naval SEALs team went on an operation and took over one of the barges from Hong Kong, right? And there was 12 dead children and a whole bunch of live children, and they took it down. Nobody was hurt as far as the Navy SEALs, but the children are in medical care. The ones that survived, the 12, I guess, starved to death. and it's tragic. So I'm starting to think that they're holding those barge, whatever they're called, cargo containers, because they're checking them or raiding them or something. I don't know. It's horrific, but it's true. I promise you. You can research it through San Diego Coronado Naval Base. They're the ones that did the operation, and it came from Hong Kong.
Damn.
Which is kind of like China, ain't it? Similar.
Hey, it's all the same to me.
Aren't they right next to each other?
Yeah, they're pretty close.
I don't know my geography much, but I think
they all the same to me.
But I bet you Tim's aware of it if he has any access to military. So it's because that was something else to go and take that over. Can you imagine those poor guys they didn't know what they're going to find. They knew that there was children on there. And there was no food, but a big old, what do they call those, drums of filthy water. And they were tied to ball, what do you call it in the truck, MNC? The ball clip or something like that. In the back of a truck, so to speak. What do you call that? A ball? Gosh darn it, my brother would slap me. To tie stuff when you're in a truck to the wall, they had the kids tied to them. I forgot what they're called. I feel like an idiot. But it just sickens me, and I've been sick, crying, throwing up, and I don't know why. I have to deal with it, because if you look away and pretend like it's not true, it's not going to change nothing. It's true. We can't do nothing, but we don't need to ignore it, right? I called our local news, and they said, I didn't hear of it. What are you talking about? Oh, it's not in Colorado? I go, no, it's in California. They go, oh, we only do Colorado news. The motherfucker got me so pissed. That's Channel 9, Denver News. He treated me like that when I had a story to give him. And clearly, they say anybody can call him with a story and he was so rude to me. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, okay, thank you. Wait till he hears it. I mean, your news, if you live in a blue state, your news is not reporting stuff like that. That's wrong. I don't care. It's coming out later.
That's right.
I mean, to turn and pretend like it's not true or call somebody crazy for saying it is wrong. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I didn't do it, but I'll be damned if I'm going to pretend like it's not true and not talk about it, because it's horrific. And I don't know what it means. I guess they sell children for a living. I mean, it's a trafficking. It just makes me sick to talk about. But thank God there was surviving kids, and they're in medical facilities, right, as we speak, getting treatment and all that. But God knows where the kids came from.
People are sick, Mama Cata.
It is sick, but California, California announced it, and they're corrupt as hell, that state. So it's going to get to everybody's state, or the news will come out. I don't know. I just wanted to say it's kind of like, I think, why they're holding those.
That there's a reason they're holding them.
Or something. It makes no sense. My brother's a truck driver, and he's right down there at Long Beach to San Diego, and he didn't understand it because they were saying there's a shortage of truckers to unload or something. No, there's not. My brother's working like 9 days straight and stuff. How about you, MNC? Is there a shortage of truckers? Is there a shortage of truck drivers to drive?
I heard
my brother said no.
I heard that there was some that were, old school, that said that, they're not going to follow the mandates. And if they work for a company, there was a lot of company drivers that were quitting. They're older people like, my age.
Yeah,
and everything.
My age, my brother. Yeah, my brother was not required to do it. So he's been driving the whole time. So
yeah, if he's got his own truck, that's up to him.
Yeah, I know. But still, you never know. He never owned a gun, and he's got a gun now, a pistol, because he has to drive on the road. And there's, our border's getting invaded. You never know. And he's not even a gun person, but he got one. And I'm glad for that.
That's one thing I'm warning my daughter about. After she gets off the truck with her trainer, she's on her second trip, and she's gone from Florida, and she's going up to Portland.
Oh, that's Oregon. So awesome! She's following in her daddy's footsteps. Girls make badass truck drivers. I know a few of them that drive. Seriously,
I'll tell you
Lisa's
what.
one of them.
I'm proud of her, but I know
You're
what the
scared.
road is like, and I'm
I
worried
know.
about her.
Of course
But
you are. But what if she was like a let's say a crosswalk girl or a school teacher? You'd still worry because that's your daughter. You love her. Or
exactly.
a rapper, a
Yeah.
country rapper, you'd still worry about her. No matter what she did, because she's your girl, right? I know what you're saying.
She's my daughter, my child.
Right.
I'd worry about her.
Exactly.
Period. Worry about my kids. Period.
Of course, that's what I
Doesn't
mean.
matter how
So
old she is or where she's at, she's always going to be your little girl.
exactly.
Mhm.
You know?
Exactly.
My
No
grandma
matter
worried
how
about
old she
me.
gets, she'll always be my youngin.
Facts.
Exactly. And I'm sure she loves you because she's following in your footsteps. Right, Dad?
Well, it took her a while.
Yeah, but still, that's cool. I was watching a Hank Williams tribute to Hank Williams. It was old, but still, his daughter Haley
Yeah.
got up there and sang with Shooter Jennings, who is
Yep.
the father of Waylon, or son of Waylon, and they sang together, the two of them. And Hank Williams had sunglasses on for a reason because that man was choked up, and his daughter can sing. She has a little bit of a a Loretta Lynn kind of I don't know voice, but she can sing and she's beautiful, and she's all grown up. And he was so touched. I said that's why he's got the sunglasses on. It was real touching. And so I was wondering too. The grandson of Waylon Jennings is the guy that sings "God We Need You Now," right? Struggle.
Yep.
But then is that his dad, the one that's named? Oh no, his name is Shooter Jennings. Is that
Shooter
Struggle's dad? Because I'm confused. Because if Waylon Jennings is, I mean, I'm sure he might have had other kids, but the one that's a singer, not real big singer, but still country singer, is Shooter Jennings with long dark hair. I'm trying to think of a song that he had that was a hit. I can't think of it now.
Gotta.
You know, MNC?
I think it's
Shooter?
Country Ways is a song that Shooter does.
Yeah, and
But
he does
Shooter,
something about the 4th of July. Some song about
Shooter's kind of independent. He don't get caught up in the Nashville scene that
Oh
much.
hell no, he doesn't. But
Okay,
any
yes,
No,
Shooter is Struggles. No.
dad? Because if he's the
Dad,
grandson,
you mean, right, Brenda?
I was just curious. I don't know. I know that I know Shooter's related to Waylon Jennings. That's his dad, but he might have had more sons.
Waylon is Struggles' grandfather.
Right. So I just wondered who his dad was.
Yeah.
No big deal.
And I
But
think Shooter is a grandson also, or son.
Oh,
I
he
can't
is?
remember.
No, he's not, because I just watched the special and he's referred to him as his dad. Yeah, no, it's his dad. And he's kind of struggled to like be out on his own because of the fact that just like Hank Williams Jr., you got to follow in the dad's footsteps.
Footsteps, yep.
You know what I mean? Or in the there's kind of a tall order to carry. People feel like, he can't be his own self. But, Hank did. Because they showed that video. Remember that video where he put his dad in the, it was like a hologram, whatever, of his senior in the background, and Hank was singing that song.
The 3D,
Yeah,
3D
that was
hologram?
cool. I think it was "There's a Tear in My Beer" song or something. It made it look like he was singing with his dad in the video.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Three-dimensional holograms.
Right, exactly, something like that.
Well,
but it was cool.
That's like Willie Nelson's sons and his daughter are into music also.
Oh yeah, they all are talented. They can all sing. Yep,
yeah,
for sure.
Hey guys,
I don't know about Merle Haggard's kids. Does he have kids, Merle Haggard? Probably.
Sure what was that, Stacy?
Stacy.
I thought she started to say something.
She probably did, but I wouldn't shut up. Somebody, there's like a beeping noise.
Stop. I said you're fine. Stop.
I know, but I'm going to lose my voice. That's what I'm, because of all day freaking out.
Did you have a rough day?
Yeah, just hearing about this news and then the way Channel 9 News treated me. You know, it's not very nice to be rude to people when you're a journalist. I'm giving you. Yeah, he just flipped out.
Well, you were asking me about if there's a shortage in the industry. Is what I'm really upset is with this mandate.
Yeah.
You know, it was you know, like paramedics and the nurses, and it was during the pandemic. You know, it was those type of people that kept the dang country going.
And now yes, exactly.
Now they're shitting on them.
How we treat them like nothing. And you know what? In Colorado, they announced it today in Colorado. 1 year ago, a year ago, and then to today, we've lost 2 million healthcare workers in Colorado. They're not going for the mandate, and a lot of it was doctors. Doctors walked out. If that don't tell you something.
That's how quick this society forgets shit. You know, they were the heroes of yesterday, just last year, and now they're wanting to throw them out with the damn trash this year.
Exactly. They don't care about us. It's clear as day. And then we have 2 police departments, right? I live in Lakewood. Denver's right next door. Denver has a mandate. All cops by a certain date. 160 of them walked out. Right next door in Lakewood. No mandate. Police don't have to, no mandate. 2 different mayors. It's political in your face. Nothing science about it. And it's wrong. It makes me sick. I mean, does that make sense to you, MNC? The cops in Denver have to either get a shot or get out. But not Lakewood Police Department. They're allowed to stay with no vaccine. How is there science in that? There isn't. It's political. Because the cop, I asked police officer, what is the difference? He goes, the mayors, 2 different mayors.
Yeah.
I said, okay, thank you for being honest.
I think a lot of this right here can stop. If they can't get no bills passed, like every time they want money.
And if everybody walks out, they don't have people to work.
Well, they paying some of these factories so much money, so they make everybody get the shot that works there. I mean, if they quit giving out money.
Yeah, and then they hide how many people get sick from getting that shot. Our hospitals are full, not from COVID, but from the reactions. We're having heart attacks and suicides, according to the news. I don't know what the ailments are, but they're full. And it's like, it's probably from the vaccines. And they said many pilots have died. Many pilots, but they're not announcing it.
I can imagine what this bill's like. You know,
I mean, it's
what's
crazy.
On this bill they're trying to pass. They won't tell you nothing about it.
I don't think it'll pass. I really don't.
I hope it don't. I hope nothing they ever try to pass.
I know. Nobody's looking at these people serious.
I guarantee.
God, if you would have seen Nancy Pelosi today in her so-called, taking over for Jen Psaki and talking, she was like, oh my gosh, her dentures were slipping. Her eyes were bugged out. She either has Parkinson's or she's just not good at lying anymore. She was a wreck. I was like, get her off the TV. That's elderly abuse. If this is our leader, I mean, God, it was awful. She's old.
Like she's about ready to kick the bucket.
Yeah, and Joe Biden, they announced that he shit his pants yesterday, or that when he was at that meeting, and he was late. They announced that, though. They say that about him. So I'm thinking that's elderly abuse on Joe Biden. I don't care how awful he is. That's not right to be saying he shit his pants, and they did. They were saying
for some reason, Nancy and all them, they're trying so hard to pass this bill.
Yeah, I know.
What's in this bill?
They're creating the narrative, I think, so that he can step down, so they can say he's no longer capable medically.
Get up and unlock the door real quick.
She ain't gonna be no better.
Okay, Taylor, you can come. Come on.
They could have said he peed or something. Why they gotta say he had diarrhea? I mean, that's just our country's just way out of whack with that stuff.
Need to get rid of all of them. Put 45 back in there.
Exactly. And I felt like telling that news guy or whoever, I don't know who he was, Kyle. He answered the phone at Channel 9 News. Anyways, I felt like saying, if I would have said, if I would have told him that whole story in Long Beach port and what down, and I said, and if I would have said it was Trump's, he would have took me to lunch. If I would have said it, Trump's responsible for that. You want to make a bet? He would take me to lunch and want all the details.
Mama
I
Cat,
bet.
did you see who's with me?
Your kitty cat?
Yeah. Yeah.
I see you. I forgot your cat's name. See, I'm losing my voice. I need to shut up right now. Shut me up. I'm not talking. Somebody else talk. Hi, Dugan. Duggan.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Cat? It's a Dugan.
Nothing. I won't shut up. I'm going to mute myself.
You're good. Don't.
I want somebody else to talk. Stacy, talk.
And shoot the breeze. Oh.
Stacy, it's your birthday in 5 days. You got a gift coming.
Uh-oh.
Is she
It's
there?
your birthday.
Birthday girl.
It's your birthday. We're going to party.
I know you'll like it. Trust me, I know you will.
Sweet.
Puff, puff, give.
Hey, we're celebrating now.
Puff, puff, give.
And you hear that thing going.
Oh, no shit.
Partying away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, talk.
We done now. We done talking.
Oh my God. Where's Amy? Where is Amy? Or Dan the man?
Well,
Dan popped in just a minute. I don't know if he's still here or not.
He got belly.
I know. I said hi to him. He said he didn't feel good.
Yeah, he's kind of been going through some stuff lately, so I don't blame him. He had to take a little break.
Oh, his dog being put down was terrible.
Yeah, it's not easy for anybody.
That breaks my heart. It's such a hard thing to do. It's awful.
Yeah. That's
Okay, play a song.
Definitely some music would be cool as hell.
I ordered that exact T-shirt. Two of them.
I told Tim I was going to order me some.
I got a Mikey, free Mikey too.
Why you get a free Mikey?
Because I wanted to.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Get me one of the MMC shirts this weekend and hopefully a free Mikey D t-shirt. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm trying to get my car to set up, but as soon as it does, then yeah,
I already got
gotta
one,
get those.
so.
He's got a pullover. He's got a pullover I want to get. I think it's like $48, $49.
I like
zippers.
Badass. But I want the pullover too.
I got to get one of those Caterpillar zip up hoodies, man.
Caterpillar? He didn't do them. What?
Yeah,
better, but it was Amy, not me. Well, we were together. But she got we got picky on Tim. Poor guy, he was like 30 minutes trying to design it. And then Amy's like, no, go back to the gray.
Alligators crawl in the swampland. We ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost. I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the cloud.
What up, Dog Pound? This is Triple T. I'm back again with another Dog Pound reaction. So if you're new to the channel, go hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we do a video over here on Dog Pound, because trust me, this is the realest reaction channel you'll find on YouTube. I can assure you that. And please, watch this video all the way through. Hit that like button. Make sure you share this video, leave a comment, and get your family and friends to do the same. That way we continue to get built up on the algorithm, and we can make the channel grow. Because we're trying to get to the moon and back. And we're close to 19,000. And I greatly appreciate everyone who supports this channel. And let's keep on moving. And if you want some new merchandise, because we got some new merchandise now, we have a merchandise store. Just go on this tracker at the bottom of the video or go in the description of the video, click on it, and it'll take you right to the merch store. You can get all the merch you want. I promise you won't regret it. All right, Dog Pound, y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, get your doggy treats out, and enjoy the ride because we're going to jump up in it. Today we're reacting to none other than my brother, Mr. Your Boy Dirty. That's right, a Georgia boy with Outlaw Nation. He came out with a song 2 days ago called Murder by Love. Now, your boy Dirty, you're up to the plate once again on the Dog Pound reaction. You know the rules. So we're going to stop all the chitter chatter. We're just going to run up in it and see how you're going to blow our minds today.
That's what she said.
Murder by Love. Let's get it.
This is a hard ass song too.
You're damn right, MMC.
I love this guy. I think
this is a hard.
bad father never has a good son. That's facts. Hold up.
I know the cost of pain, and I know just what it's like to have your heart ripped away. Stuck out in the dark while you watch your life drift away. And the person you love just cuss you up in a million ways. Same shit, just a different day. Yeah. Now I lay lifeless on the ground. Yeah. You ain't demons all around. Stalked your friend, you wanted me down.
When you take out the figures and you pull all the triggers, well, you're taking me back. You're taking me back. But not for long. You're taking it back. Taking me back.
Preload now and be one of the first to play.
PlayStation.
Plaque psoriasis, the burning, itching, the pain. With Tremfya.
Can't you see that you're killing me now?
Hold up. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Dirty, please tell me this didn't really happen to you. God. Please tell me that you're telling someone else's story. The sad part is this actually happens. For some strange reason, I don't understand how, especially if you're a father of a child, you can do this to a child. Whether it's your biological child or your stepchild, how can a grown man do this to a child?
I'm a victim
Any
of
man
it.
who does this to a child, you a straight coward.
Mm-hmm. Fucking facts.
If anybody out there who's watching this video,
That's one of the reasons why I went into foster care.
And I'm sorry for that, Scott. I'm sorry that happened to you.
I could say other things.
I'm not. It was the best day of my life.
And you know what I mean.
Because of the guidelines of YouTube.
I appreciate that, though, Mama Cat. I do.
Yeah, that's tragic. I don't understand it either. I don't. Yeah, especially a grown man that's so weak.
There are some evil people in this world.
Yeah, there is.
We're gonna back that up. I got caught up into the graphics of what was going on.
Same shit, just a different day. Yeah. Now I lay lifeless on the ground. Yeah. You ain't demons all around. Stalked your friend, you wanted me down. Can't you see that you're killing me now?
He said, man, I laid life was here on the ground. Can't you see you killing me now? Like I said, any man who does this to a child, boy, you a straight coward.
Absolutely.
And trust me, you will pay for it. You may not pay here on earth, but you're going to have to stand before your maker, God Almighty, and answer for your actions. The only thing I can say is, may God have mercy on your soul. Man, let's go.
It's like I'm laying here drowning in a pool of my blood. I tried love, tried liquor, even suicide by drugs. But no matter what, I still feel the same. All I feel is rage mixed up with some anger and pain. I hide it all behind a smile.
Oh my God, hold up. Boy, Dirty, you messing my mind up right now because I just can't get over the graphics right now. I'm missing all the bars that you just kicking out. Oh my Lord. Once again, I'm about to back this up.
It's like I'm laying here drowning in a pool of my blood. I tried love, tried liquor, even suicide by drugs. But no matter what, I still feel the same. All I feel is rage.
He said, hey, I tried to do everything to hide the pain. I tried liquor. I tried love, drugs. I even tried suicide. Even tried love. He said, but I'm just laying here in my own blood. Any person who goes through this type of brutal abuse, I feel so sorry for him. I feel so bad because no one should ever have to go through that type of abuse. No one.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Still feel the same. All I feel is rage mixed up with some anger and pain. I hide it all behind a smile, say I'm doing okay. They done cut my heart out. How much more can they take? How much more till I break? How much more till I fall? Sometimes I feel like you don't really even love me at all. Blood drip from the stitches that I sewed in my chest. I put it all on the line, and you was spotting my death. And even though you
Did you hear what he said? He said he had to put stitches in his own chest. And you didn't even care. Oh my God.
out. How much more can they take? How much more till I break? How much more till I fall? Sometimes I feel like you don't really even love me at all. Blood drip from the stitches that I sewed in my chest. I put it all on the line, and you was spotting my death. And even though you hurt me, I still wish you the best. As I lay here with the pieces of my heart I got left. But
Oh my goodness. You a better man than me, Dirty. He said, hey, even though I'm laying here, you try to kill me. He don't even think that you love him. As the blood drips from the stitches that he put in his chest, he still wishes you nothing but the best. Man. Whew. The Bible says you're supposed to turn the other cheek. Man, I don't know if I could do that. Let's go.
I know what comes next. I done been here before. I was born into this pain. I was created for war. So keep hurting me and hurting me. I'm ready for more. Just keep killing me and killing me. What you waiting for? Now I lay life.
He said, hey, I was born for this. He said, no matter what you do, you ain't gonna beat me. He'll come back for some more. He's ready for war. They always say, what don't kill you makes you stronger. When you survive something like this, it's definitely gonna make you stronger. Man, let's go.
Yes, on the ground. You ain't demons all around. Stop your friend, you want to be there. Can't you see that you're killing me, killing me, killing me down, yeah.
what did I say? That was awful quick. I gotta play this whole ad. For entertainment purposes only, no one was harmed by any props during the filming. All stunts performed by professionals using fake blood. And if anybody's ever went through this, look, whatever you do, don't give up. Don't turn to drugs. Don't turn to alcohol, because it's not going to solve it. Only thing it's going to do is just make matters worse. Now, I know it might be a hard pill to swallow, but have faith in God. Give all your troubles to God, and trust me, He will bear them for you.
A fucking man.
This is deep, dirty, but I love it. A very strong message, very graphic, and I understand why you did it to get your point across. But man, if you're telling your story on this, bruh, I'm gonna give you a big hug the next time I see you, for real. Because no one should ever go through this, especially as a child. Like I said, if anybody does this to a child, you a straight coward. Matter of fact, anybody who does this to a child, this is what I want you to do. I want you to come to the next Outlaw Nation event in Tennessee and come do it to me. I promise you, you ain't gonna like the outcome.
Fact.
Anyway, this ain't making me mad. I know why you did what you did, Dirty, but man, this made me mad. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Y'all know the deal. Stay strong. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.
I'm out. Peace out. Yeah.
Well, I came back at a damn good time.
Yes, you did.
Crazy world. What the hell is a bull got his?
I like that kid though. I liked him when you guys all went to that thing at Newbreed, when you all went down there and he did that song about the soldier. I think it was his grandfather. I don't know. I said I really
my
like
phone died. Dang it! I gotta switch into my other phone.
Yeah, the one I was gonna get ready to play now. This was
that other song.
this was an emotional one too.
Great.
It got Tim choked up.
I'm choked
up. If y'all want to see it, I don't know. Don't wanna try to keep the stream going, keep it entertaining.
I know, and you know what's so heartbreaking about kids that are beaten by their parents, because I've seen it all too much. No matter what, they love their parents. I watched this one little boy. He was beat by his dad so much, and his dad would go to prison, and then he'd be okay. But he always loved his dad, even after he beat him up. And it was just like, it breaks your heart to love your. I wasn't beaten, so I don't know, but I felt for this boy.
TBI.
It's like they don't ever stop loving their parents. It's just the parents get lost in their own.
My old man was drunk, and he was swinging me upside down.
Okay.
And he threw me down a flight of steps, and I ended up in a coma.
Oh God!
And I literally had to learn how to talk and walk again, because I remember clear as day I was at the specialized hospital, and you know those brace crutches that you walk with, and the braces that go around both of your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I had to use both of those.
Wow.
That's why my speech is lispy, and I sound like I have fucking Down syndrome.
Oh my gosh.
Stop it. You do not.
No, I'm serious.
He said you don't now,
I'm
but
not
you might.
joking when I tell you something. I don't lie about that.
You do not sound like you have Downs.
Yeah, I do. I sound like a fucking retard.
No.
Would you stop it? That's a terrible word. Well, I don't know if you guys ever remember years back a story about this boy that was a skateboarder. I mean, that's what he was known for in California, but his dad set him on fire. He survived. He looked kind of freaky too, but the father went to prison, of course, and the kid survived. I think he went to, I don't know, it was Garden Grove, California, but that kid went on to be an incredible, spokesperson for other kids.
Right.
He was just an amazing kid, and it's like, no matter what something brings you down in your life, he made it work. You know what I mean? And I always think of that kid because it's like, could you imagine your daddy setting you on fire? I mean, he remembered it all, and it's like he still didn't talk down on his father.
His father down or nothing.
Yeah, and he went and spoke at high schools when he got old because he was burned. His face was like really burned, but he became a really good skateboarder with Tony Hawk and all them. But I just think of that because, gosh, I could not imagine what that little kid was saying. Like, Daddy, why are you doing this? Pouring gasoline on me. I mean, he literally was awake for it, and he was like, I think 9 years old when it happened. But yeah, I just think of stuff like that.
And his father is still in jail or no?
I believe he died in prison. I'm pretty sure
right.
because this guy was was somewhere where I saw him just not that long ago, and he's about 35 now. So this is a long time ago.
Oh.
But still, he's an incredible person. But I mean, kids are tough, but it's not right. And it, like Tim said, how weak do you have to be that you have to beat up or hit a child? That is so pathetic. I mean, they're children. We're supposed to protect them.
I mean, there's a difference between beating your child and smacking them on the butt when they get out of line.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? But
Yes.
There's people out there in the world that don't see that it's different.
Right.
And they want to, it's bad to spank your kids. No, it's not. It teaches your child,
I don't think it's bad. Yeah, no. They need guidance, but then it got so out of hand that, I mean, yeah, and you know what else? The mother,
kid until they're black and blue.
Never. I mean, some people have a real problem with it because it's easy to do because they don't fight. But some kids, they do. They end up killing the stepdad that beat, or whatever. I mean, I don't know any.
Or they saw the stepdad or the father beating on the mom, and they defended the mom, and they ended up, Yeah,
exactly. It's awful. It's an awful cycle. But I mean, I have seen mothers, including the mother of Trayshawn, that my grandson. She would talk to him, and I would catch her. She wouldn't hit him, but she would say, she would straight out cuss at him, "You little M," and talk so terrible to him, the language. And she didn't even realize she was doing it because it got to where these young people talk to their kids like that, calling them the effer and you this and you that, and it's embarrassing for one in public when Heather didn't even realize she was doing it. And people would look at her, and I'm like, would you stop cussing at your child? I mean, she would literally talk at him like he was her old man or something. You little motherfucker, you better get over here. Fuck. I'm like, oh my God, you can't do that. That's abuse, Heather. Stop. I mean, she just did that. And it's like, that's abuse in a different form. Words can hurt kids too. And then you wonder why they grow up calling grandma motherfucker, because they don't know any difference. They have no guidance. Or their teacher, exactly. And they start beating their girlfriend if they've seen it. It leads to, generations of that stuff. It's
or
wrong.
vice versa. There's women out there that'll beat on their men.
Oh, most do even worse, get in their faces and that all kinds of crazy stuff. It's not just men; women go crazy too.
Oh yeah, they do.
I just think
you want to know something, Caterpillar? I had to learn that it came down to me. I had to break the cycle.
See, there you go. Somebody, because that cycle needs to be broke because it will carry on if they see nothing but they're products of their environment.
Right, Dan.
My son saw a boyfriend I had that was a stalker, abuser. He chased me, stalked me, and Nicholas saw him hit me. And I'll never forgive myself because I had to get away from him, and we had to drive on this grade, a 2-lane mountain grade, we call it Harris grade, to get away from it. I was terrified, scared, and my son was with me, terrified. And I never have forgiven myself for putting him through that. He just happened to be with me. This guy would come out of the bushes. I mean, chase me down the highway. It was crazy. But I mean, I didn't ever expect it. We were broke up, I ended the relationship, but he would come out of the blue, drunk, and just be somewhere, and my son would witness it. And he always thought he was going to come and kill me when, Nicholas would cry about it. And I'm thinking, you don't even know what you did to not only me, but my son. They don't know that they do that when they're acting all stupid. He was just...
Good night, Dad.
That's what I like about New Breed's and Jesse's music and everything, and your boy Dirty. It's like, man up, quit being such a bitch, quit playing the victim. Take responsibility for your freaking actions.
Exactly. And
stand up and be a man and protect your kids.
Exactly. And this guy is like Kenny. He would never do it when anyone was around that could see it, and always deny that he did it. You know what I mean? If another guy approached him and said, what the hell are you doing? He'd go, I didn't do that. I mean, he was such a whip, such a weak ass. Yeah, and turn around, make it was like I did something to provoke it. And it's like Nicholas would go, he did do that. I swear he did. I saw it. He was chasing me and Mom, but Mom would just deny it to his grave. I didn't do that. And it's like, please, I want somebody to catch him when he's doing this. Because I would be terrified sometimes, driving all crazy, trying to get away from him. Trying to find a cop, hoping a cop's seeing us. Never happened. It was always like, we survived, obviously. But I always think what it did to my son. Just
good night, Fogan.
Have to go
good
through
night,
that.
Dan.
See you later, brother. Good night.
Yeah, there's lots of kids that go through that with divorces and single parents and boyfriends and stepdaddies and all that.
Exactly.
You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost. I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds.
What up, Dog Pound? This is Triple T. I'm back again with another Dog Pound reaction. So if you're new to the channel, go hit that like button, subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we do a video here on Dog Pound. Trust me, this is the realest reaction channel you'll find on YouTube.
That's tough.
I can show you that. All right, Dog Pound, y'all know the deal. Sit back, relax, strap your boots on, get your doggy treats out, and enjoy the
this
ride.
was a really good song. Good reaction video Triple T did.
Seth Anthony came out with a song called Patriots Pledge. And shout out to Ronald Payne, one of the subscribers of the channel, who sent me this link. I greatly appreciate it.
Seth Anthony
heard this, so we're gonna check it out. But he said that, man, you really need to check this song out. Trust me.
Yeah, I think him and I think Tim and Mikey D did an interview with him.
Set me up, my guy. Yeah, Mr. Seth Anthony, you're up to the plate once again. Let's see what you're talking about with Patriots Pledge. And before we get started, if you want any merchandise for the Dog Pound reaction, go to the tracker right here. Tells you exactly where to go, or you can go into the link in the description.
Scrolling across the bottom, folks.
Dog Pound reaction.
Those of you who view it,
and take you to the merch
not
store.
the people in the chat, but the
2 items up in there. And
also go check out Big D from Tennessee.
Go ahead and get your stuff ready now.
Mikey D 615.
All the rush, or do all your shopping right here at the Dog Pound Reaction store.
Yeah.
For everybody, women, men, trust me, you will like it. All right, Mr. Seth Anthony, let's see what you're talking about with Patriots Pledge. Let's get it.
Need a little money, I ain't never gonna change. Still drinking Jim Beans, still wear them dirty jeans. Get up every morning cause the bills don't go away. What happened to the pride we had back in the day?
Ooh, man. He said, hey, man, I made a little money, but I ain't gonna change. I'm gonna wake up every morning wearing blue jeans. I'm gonna get up and go to work. So what happened back in the day? Why are people changing? That's the way it used to be back in the day. Get up, go to work. That's facts. Man, that's tough. I like that car though. I ain't gonna lie. I got something that might beat it though. I'm just saying. We're gonna back it up though. Come on, Seth.
Jim Bean still wear them dirty jeans. Get up every morning cause them bills don't go away. What happened to the pride we had back in the day? On flat.
That's what he said. He said, I wake up every morning, drink a little Jim Beam, put on some dirty jeans, and bills ain't going to wait. You got to go out and earn your way. You got to pay those bills. That's a fact. A lot of people don't want to do that nowadays. They don't want to work. They want to wait for that government check to come in, that stimulus check. The only thing that stimulus check is going to do is make you a slave. Because then you start depending on the government. You don't want that. We don't need big government. We need smaller government. I'm just saying. Let's go.
One land, one heart, and one hand. One nation under God, man, it's time to take a stand. We fighting for our freedom, Constitution says you can. They censor anybody who ain't going with their plan. What about?
Oh my God, ain't that the truth? He said, hey man, I have my hand on my heart. Say I pledge allegiance, one nation under God. That's a fact. Hey, ain't nothing changed. We gotta stand up. Constitution says we have the right to. We have the right to defend ourselves. Some way, some reason, people don't want to do that no more. Man, I can see right now that, hey, I apologize for all the pausing, but hey, when he said something, said something that deep, I gotta speak on it. Let's go.
One land, one heart, and one hand. One nation under God, man, it's time to take a stand. We fight for our freedom, Constitution says you can. They censor anybody who ain't going with their plan. What about 30 soldiers, boy, that blood is on your hands? What about the soldiers, boy?
Facts. He said, Biden, those bloods of those 13 soldiers are on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hey, there's no denying that. The 13 who passed away in Afghanistan on August 26th of this year, may they rest in peace. My heart goes out to their families. This should have never happened. There's no way that should have ever happened. I blame not only the president, but I blame the chain of command as well. Because the security elements were not in place. They should have never let those people get that close to the airport. We never did it back in 03, 04, 05, or 06. Why are we doing it now?
With Ring Alarm, when someone broke into my house, before I could do anything, I got a call from Ring.
This is Jordan with Ring Alarm Monitoring. I'll send the police right over.
Ring helped save my house from a break-in.
Shop holiday deals this season at ring.com.
Okay, can you please go shut that door? Because it's really...
Boy, this is going to get me mad. I can see it right now. Come on, Seth.
Who ain't going with their plan? What about 30 soldiers, boy, that blood is on your hands? What about the soldiers, boy, people flooding on our land? You tearing up this country, how is that American? I know you're tired, man, I'm tired, cause the shit is out of hand.
Facts. He's saying facts again. He said, man, you tearing this country up. You letting everybody come in, every willy-nilly come across the southern border. You ain't make them taking no COVID tests. You ain't make them taking no vaccines. But yet, you making a mandate that government employees and police officers and firefighters, if they don't take it, they lose their jobs. But yeah, you let millions of daggone illegal immigrants come across the southern border, and they ain't got to take it. And then you shipping them off in the middle of the night and put them in cities. And they carrying all kinds of diseases. There's no disrespect towards them. That's just facts.
Let's go.
You tearing up this country, how is that American? You know your time, man, I'm tired, cause the shit is out of hand. Times change, people change when I mean. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed. This is the land I love. You can't take this from me.
Come on.
From the city to the country, everybody race up from Florida to Old Crab Creek. It's the home of the brave. It's the land of the free. It's a patriot's pledge. You ain't changing me.
Facts. What's that, Anthony? Man, you were real for this one. This is, oh my God, this song right here, boy. This song is going to make you mad. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you sad. Oh my God, I got so many emotions going up inside me right now. You just don't understand, people. He said, look, but I got my hand on my heart. He said, these colors don't bleed. I ain't running. I ain't changing my ways. I'm going to stand up and fight for this country because he's an American. And that's the Patriots Pledge. Are you an American? Are you going to stand up and fight? Are you going to be able to look your grandkids in the eyes and say, you know what? I did something. Or are you going to be a sheep and just fall to the wayside? Come on, people. He's speaking to you right now. He should be speaking to your heart, to your soul, to your patriotism. If you don't feel like a patriot after listening to this song, get the hell out of this damn country. We don't need you. We don't want you. My God, boy, this thing get you hyped. Let's go.
It's a patriot's pledge. You ain't changing me.
Facts.
Mama taught me manners, yes sir, no ma'am. If you want clean money, then you keep some dirty hands. Somebody needs help, get the shirt up off your back. Say grace before we eat, know that family's where it's at. Still.
Come on now. Come on, tell me what he's saying is wrong. Tell me what he's saying is wrong. If you tell me what he's saying is wrong, I'll stop doing all of this. He said, hey, my mama told me you want clean money, you got to get dirty hands. And you got to get out and work. Say grace before you eat. Somebody needs help, give them the shirt off your back. That's what being an American is, helping out your fellow mankind. Put all your daggone differences to the side. Stop judging people by their religion or the color of their skin or their gender. Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. It's that simple. Man, I apologize for all the pauses, but like I said, when he speaks on something, I gotta talk about it. Let's go.
Needs help, get the shirt up off your back. Say grace before we eat, know that family's where it's at. Still hit the same corner store, that's where I buy my smoke. So when times get tough, they still front you when you're broke. Times change, people change when I mean. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed. This is the land I love. You can't take this from me. From the city to the country, everybody race up from Florida to Old Crab Creek. It's the home of the brave. It's the land of the free. It's a patriot.
Let me just say this. That scene right there, I'm gonna back up so you can see what I'm talking about. Giving family members the fold flag.
some of the most honorable things I ever had to do, most proudest things I ever had to do, but the most saddest things I ever had to do was to present that flag to family members. When I was stationed at Fort Riley back in the 90s, for 6 months, I was on a funeral detail. And all we did every day, we had a funeral. We covered like 5 states. Some days we had 2, some days we had 3. A lot of them were World War II vets, unfortunately. But to be able to have the privilege and the honor of sending these heroes off the right way by giving them the correct military burial, I will never forget that to the day I die. That, and when I did an angel flight, that was one of the most surrealist things I ever did in my life. So what I'm getting at is, even if you don't know the person, if you have an opportunity, if it's in your area and there's a military funeral going, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to go to it. It won't be disrespectful. If anything, the family will respect it even more because you're coming to pay homage to a warrior who fought to give you your freedom. I'm telling you, it's something you'll never experience until you've been there. Let's go.
Home of the brave, it's the land of the free. It's a patriot's pledge. You ain't changing me. It's the land of the free. You ain't changing me. Times change, people change when I'm in. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed. It's the land of the free. You ain't changing me.
Man, that shit really hits home, man. Seeing them 13 fathers, grandsons, sons, daughter,
fact,
granddaughter, not come home because of dumbass 46.
Because of fucking moron. Pardon my privilege.
Times change, people change when I'm in. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed. My hands on my heart, cause these colors don't bleed.
I apologize.
And it takes a lot to
Yeah.
make Tim tear up like that. That one really hit him.
I salute you for real. You a real one. All right, Dog Pound. Put a comment down below and we'll talk about it. I'm so pissed right now. You just don't understand. Everything that my soldiers died for seems like we're nothing. Because these politicians, they don't care about us. They really don't. And they're destroying our country. The country that we fought for. The country that those 13 died for. I pray every day to God to please get us through this. Because I don't know how much more we can take. Anyway, go to patriotspledge.com if you want to be a patriot and take the pledge. Trust me. We're going to need a lot of patriots to get through this one.
Yep.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Hey, that's a damn good song right there.
That is, Scott, did Tim do that today? This reaction?
I think so, either today or
Okay.
yesterday.
That's a trip because I'm feeling exactly how he just said all day long. Like, how are we going to make it through these? You know? People want to, I'm so emotional because I agree. How can we do this to our country? What?
As Tim would say, have faith in God.
Oh, I do. That's the only way. I know he will win and prevail, but I just think people, generations, the last couple generations, they think freedom, they don't even think freedom's anything because they don't know what it's like to not have it. And when it's going to hit them in the face and they're going to be unhappy young people, you know what I mean?
It's kind of our fault too, because
it is. I'm saying yes. It is.
We spoiled our kids.
Oh, definitely. Thank God, mine is okay.
You know, we grew up when things were tough and everything, and it was like, you know, I'm going to do everything I can so my kids won't have it so tough.
Yeah.
And now look how damn spoiled they are.
I know, but just the fact that they don't respect the flag, they don't think anything of freedom. It doesn't matter to them because they don't know what it's like to not have it. But I mean, they think it's something you can buy. Freedom? No, do they know that people like Tim fought so that, you know, idiots could say idiotic things sometimes to disrespect their elders? I mean, it's like, it's just, the media is a lot to do with it.
And they just,
because they
want to blame the older generations, but
yeah, they do.
Hell, we did it back in the 70s. We blamed the earlier generations.
Yeah.
You know,
one of us between whatever one you were in, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah, but all this race stuff isn't even here in this country anymore. It was
we just stepped aside and said, you know, the government's going to do what it's going to do. It ain't going to do us no good to do anything about it. And here we are having to yell and scream at the top of our lungs on top of that mountain, ringing that bell and that cymbals and screaming to the kids, wake up.
I know.
You know, but wake up before it's too late.
I truly believe in my heart that America, the people of America, there's a whole bunch more than it appears to be on TV that care about this country. You don't see it if you're just going through your television. You know what I mean? I think people care about this country. Forget what color, blue, red, middle. I don't think they're going for all this stuff.
We just got to stop fighting between each other and start fighting back to the government.
Exactly.
As long as we're fighting against each other, they're going to do whatever the hell they want to.
Absolutely. They love it. They love division.
I've been giving the government the middle finger all of my life.
Back.
And that's the fight. That is the fight right there.
Yep. And I was doing it too, but I didn't really know when I was young why I was doing it. It's just because it was Vietnam War, and POWs and that era. So I went along with it, but I didn't understand it fully until, I don't know. I just have such a compassion in my heart for veterans. And I think that our country treated them like shit when they came home from Vietnam.
I think the government's only doing. I think the government's trying to push for the certain woke people is because they're gaining something out of it, and it's probably going to be some type of money wise. That's the reason why they're doing it, and they don't give two shits about them. They don't give two shits about them. They don't give two shits about us. They don't give a damn if you're against them or with them. They don't care. All they get in money and power. That's all they care about.
Exactly.
They don't care about the woke people, the few woke people. They think that, oh man, he's for it. No, he's not for y'all. He don't give two shits about y'all more than he does anybody else.
I know.
That's like what's going on in the government right now. You sit there and you look at the extreme leftists and everything, and now they're sitting there arguing amongst themselves and eating up themselves because they can't pull together what they promised and everything. And
exactly, and they look so weak when they sit there and cry about the "Let's Go Brandon" slogan, but yet there's probably 20 things they said about Trump when he was president that were appalling. They called his son barren, autistic. They called the first lady a prostitute. I mean, on and on. Trump, orange hair, orange Jesus. I can't remember the things, but yet they're crying over the left.
But they're screaming, "We got to stop bullying. We got to stop bullying."
Yeah,
but yet they're the biggest damn bullies there is.
They said today that "I Love Brandon" is a non-patriotic slogan. You're not a patriot. You're not American if you're using that slogan. They said that here in the local Colorado. I'm like, oh my God.
I think what it was, they didn't care about Trump because they didn't get what they want. They got somebody here and thought they was going to do something for them. Well, surprise, surprise, he didn't do shit for them neither. So,
gotcha.
Yeah,
I really don't think that many people really thought he was going to do anything. I think it was pretty much just taken. It was just going to be that way because they were brainwashed to hate Trump for 4 years. Especially young people. They didn't even know why they hated Trump. They just hated him and anybody that said his name here in Colorado.
Because they were told to.
Exactly.
Because like Mikey was saying earlier, because of this damn little square freaking box that tells you everything to fucking think.
Exactly.
Excuse me. Oh man, I'm losing it.
The only reason he's got in there because the few woke people that helped him get in there. Like at these
and a lot of people paid a lot of money
and all that because they thought they was gonna gain something out of it. Well, they didn't get shit out of it either. So, so they wind up screwing the whole damn country.
And I think there's people behind the Biden guy. I mean, other people. Look at the whole administration with ex-Obama people. Jen Psaki, I mean, the guy that's transportation. I don't even know what he is. No experience in transportation.
He didn't get no 80 million votes. It's like everybody else knows he didn't get 80 million votes. The only thing that mug ever got is 80 fingers up and shooting a bird. That's the only thing he got.
I know. And what kills me is you see so many photos of Obama and Biden, like they're the best of friends. They're almost like secretly, different photos that they're always together, like, whatever they're whispering. But yet he took office. You don't see Obama anywhere. I mean, it's like he supposedly had a birthday party and didn't even invite Joe Biden. So what happened to their friendship, their love? They were like so tight. I mean, what the hell? It's all a joke. And I think they just put him out there to be the puppet. Because
that's all he is a puppet because he ain't running the country.
He has no skill.
He can't even change his underwear. He can't run.
His own wife is beating him up. She's so mad at it. I mean, there's nothing normal about this year. I'm telling you, nothing normal. It's all about whatever the narrative.
You just need to quit watching that fake news. Put your faith.
I know. I do. You're right.
News all it's going to do is piss you off. That's why I quit watching it. I
try not to watch the fake. But even the stuff that I think is more honest, they're still like pissing me off. I'm serious. It's like, can't somebody just be a journalist and tell both sides, no matter what the narrative is, no matter what you feel, you're supposed to report the story, good or bad. What happened to journalism?
There ain't no such thing as journalism.
When the
not no
first
more.
journalists took a payoff for it, that's what happened.
Yep, and a whole bunch of people that aren't in that total corruption are somehow blackmailed into it to where nobody wants to talk.
Look
They
at
all
that
want to.
journalist back in the 80s with the whole Nicaragua thing with the
I
cocaine
know.
and
Yep.
crack. That journalist,
Yep.
apparently he shot himself twice in the head with a shotgun when they found his body.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like, seriously?
And then there was are you talking about, there's another reporter that went to Vietnam to film, a journalist, and he bonded with a Vietnamese guy.
No,
and they
this
became
is
friends.
the one I'm talking about was with the drug cartels and stuff, bringing the drugs in back in the day and flooding the inner cities with crack and coke and all that, and how it intertwined with the DEA and the NS or NSA or whatever it is. And like all these little, and he got the clearance for the story. Everybody backed him up, but when he printed it, all his sources they retracted everything, so it made him look like an ass.
Right, and
like,
that's
this
terrible.
is like deep, like CIA shit that was involved with this.
Thing about 45 is
that's the biggest problem is that CIA.
He started draining the swamp, and it brought out a lot of people that people didn't really see before. And
absolutely,
no longer he's no longer in there, but everybody see what's going on now. Yeah, they're doing
and
their
they can't
shit,
keep his name out of their mouth. Not any newscast.
But
none
now
of them.
but everybody's watching them. Everybody see how they're acting and what they're doing and what they're trying to push. It is a matter of time, Cat. Their empire's going to come crashing down.
And I know that God will win.
Last forever.
Because I believe that good.
They can't even talk straight. They can't even give you a straight answer. They lie. They can't.
I know. I mean,
question. It's just a matter of time. It's going to come crashing down.
Right, and when you lie, everybody knows.
But
when
thanks
you
to
lie,
45,
you gotta tell another lie, and another lie.
But thanks to 45, opening up to everybody's eyes and see what's really going on.
Sure did. Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. And who would have thought that they were that? You know, I mean, the way they can stage things, be here and say they're there. I mean, with the technology and oh my God, it's like, who knows what's real? But what's hard about it is nobody trusts to be betrayed that long. I mean, I was born in 59 and MMC about the same year. We were lied to our whole life, I believe, from the John F. Kennedy assassination and all the way on after that. I mean, I remember thinking George Bush was a wonderful man.
You know, that's like the kids that were born after that were born around 2001 and everything. They've lived their life like we have, their whole life in fear.
And last summer they're trying to wipe out history so that no kid knows history and what happened. You know, the people that fought, the forefathers, all the wars. They're something you don't try to erase. They weren't good, but it's history. You know. They tore down John Wayne's statue in my hometown. John Wayne, they called him a racist. I don't know what he said. It was something 20 years prior to his death, but yet they took a statue down of John Wayne.
But Kata, that's been throughout history.
I know,
Egyptian history and everything. Right before empire collapses and everything, the Roman Empire, they go changing history. They allow immoral sexuality. They let all this shit climb in, and then they self-implode the whole government. That's why we got to stand and fight.
I know, and I think it's going to come to that. Coming up on the 8th, 9th, people are supposed to do a walk out of work. I don't work, so I mean, walk off the job, stand up for America, something like that. I don't know. Something about don't go to work day. Something about all the patriots.
So put it to you this way. See, everybody always wants to talk about the doom and gloom what they have on the media, but here was something that caught my attention a while back. About 2 months ago, Biden was at a conference, or he was at the White House, and he had said, don't worry, we're going to show how America's changing. You watch and see what happens in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Virginia will be taken care of, and that's going to help us in Congress, and that's going to push us forward as far as throughout the states. Not only was it in Congress, but also with the governor's race. They said the governor's race is locked. It's blue. Well, that wasn't blue last night. It turned red. And they have their red Republican governor who was backed by Trump. And in 4 other cities where there was a lot of that went down,
and it's going to follow
there's new
suit.
politicians that have come
It
up.
will follow. Yep. And that's a
And what I'm
positive.
telling people, I'm trying to tell people right now, what happened to us in 2020, we have a chance to right what went wrong. And right now the power is coming back to us. But here's the thing. It's like it's sitting on a scale, and it's up to us to get that message out. Because if we don't, then we're going to relive 2020. And I don't give a damn if it takes every ounce of energy I got. I will stand for it.
And watch those polls and watch those. Exactly. I agree.
A lot of the people that stood for this guy are now looking at the other side going, wait a minute, this dude lied to us. He was full of, what do you mean? Well, we were telling you this. Well, what can we do about it? Come over here and talk to us. It's that time.
Debate.
Sit there and raise your asses up and
exactly.
Say, when's it gonna be enough? So in the state of Virginia, they said, hey, we've had enough. It's turned red. So now when you pay
They sure did, and they campaigned hard.
Pay attention to who those people are, and if they're going to support what 45 did, and they're going to bring that back to the country, spread the word like wildfire. Stand up for them. Don't be afraid, because what did they do? They went and pushed and rigged the system when our backs were turned. You know, it's that old saying, you get me once, okay, shame on you. You won't do it again. So here it comes again. We can't be fooled again. It's up to the American people to start standing up and speaking out. If not, we won't have a country anymore. But
exactly, and I've seen it a little bit, because Arizona, now Wisconsin has announced some fraud in Roanoke, Wisconsin, okay? And Georgia, you know, it's going to happen, because people don't want to. Why would you want to vote and then not even know if it counted? Does it make any sense? You know, why bother if you don't even know if your vote's going to count? Because that's pretty much what it's like.
That's like George Washington and the forefathers said, look, we're going to give you a free country, but you're going to have to fight for it.
Exactly. And so did Abraham Lincoln. Said something about, we the people, for the people, by the people, will not allow, you know, I forget how it goes, but it's a great quote that applies to today so much. I mean, it really does. Like this, you will not remove our rights from this earth. I mean, this is America. We have a constitution for a reason, you know, and if you keep people in government that long that they look like Nancy Pelosi, it's time to step down. These people have been,
that's what we're saying. We still got people in government from when we were 6, 7, 8 freaking years old. Hillary Clinton went in office in 1968.
They said that they're adding a wing on, a special wing that they're building at Gitmo for the geriatric wing, because all these people are old and they need to be treated right until they go to become fertilizer. Okay. So, because we have to be kind just because they weren't. Seriously,
and another thing that we need to do, it was supposed to be that you come up, you serve so long, and then you take your ass back home and run the business that you left to come up here. We need to impose damn term limits. If anything, our generation has learned you can't leave nobody in there because they become corrupt.
And they get too much power, ego, and all that. And the thing is, Joe Biden brags. They say he's had 40-something years in government, like it's something to be, you know, put on his, you know, like it's something good. He did nothing in all those years. He lied. There's video proof of it way back from when he was like, I mean, he did nothing. So why is he our president? He didn't do anything good. And you can't really say that Obama did anything to make our lives better except give us free cell phones. Big deal. So they could spy on us. I mean, what has any of these presidents done that was good? From Clinton to Bush. I mean, I liked Reagan. Because my grandma did. I liked him, but I wasn't even paying attention. And that's my fault. I didn't pay attention to what was happening.
Clinton.
Yeah.
Clinton 2. Not Clinton 2, but Clinton, Bush 2, Obama, all the way up to 45. They were all freaking corrupt. They were trying to get us into the EU.
Yeah, they were. They had a master plan, but then Hillary couldn't even cheat right. That's what her daughter said. If Hillary would have taken it, God knows where we'd be right now. But
notice she disappeared. Where's Hillary been at the last 6 years?
Oh, she's still creeping around. You just
I
wait.
think she's the most hated woman in the
Where do
world.
you see her at? But see what I'm saying? All this stuff's been going down, but magically Hillary just disappeared in the last 6 years.
I don't
I
think
don't
she's
have
around, but that's my opinion.
She's up to something.
Because I saw that fake, a personal friend that has a YouTube channel filmed that Bill Clinton checking into the hospital in California, and that was so fake with the guards around. It was staged for a reason. And that hospital is the county. It's the worst hospital in that area. Why would he go there? And that wasn't Hillary. They showed the back of her walking into the hospital. It was so fake. I don't know why they did that. Why they said because he got out. He's okay. All that. I don't know what it means, but he was not there. Bill Clinton was not in that hospital.
Oh,
it is like the major county hospital in Orange County. It's ghetto. It's where the Medicaid.
Don't ex-presidents go to VA hospitals?
That's what I would think, or at least a nice one.
Bethesda, Maryland.
I know where Ronald Reagan, when he went in the hospital, I know the exact hospital he went to. I would think so, because that the first thing that when I heard that, I said UCI Medical Center. Why would he go there? It's right next to Disneyland. It's like the worst hospital. I mean, unless it was a dire emergency or something, but it was all fake. And I don't know why they did that. Maybe to say that he's sick and he died suddenly, like Colin Powell. I don't know. But it wasn't Hillary.
People.
They're reptilians. I don't know. They got Chelsea supposedly too. You know, she's followed in Mama's footsteps, that girl.
Reptilian.
Sure did. You'll see. And her husband's no better.
Just saying.
It's all terrible. It has to be. If you just do a little research and connect dots, it makes the most sense that they're not such a good bunch of presidents. You know, the last whatever. Back to Reagan.
I will say this about 45, which I'm looking forward to see what happens in the future. If you've ever noticed in business, if you've ever noticed in like life in general, that man never loses nicely.
No, they're playing chess. He's a chess player.
If you watched as he left his position at the time, he almost had like a subtle grin on his face. So I just always tell people expect the unexpected. You're telling me one of the most successful businessmen in America, who has a very big heart, worked very hard his whole life, gets a chance at the presidency, goes into the election and magically gets. He's not going to just walk off and go, "Bye, I'm playing golf." No,
and why would he even run for that position at that point in his life? He had all the money he ever needed. He could do anything. He could have retired. Why did he want to do that? Who knows?
Like he said,
I didn't like him at first either. I thought he was arrogant.
Oh, I understand, but see, I've been actually a big fan of his since like the early '90s. He's just
really
like business and stuff. And actually, I have family members that work for a company called Pyramid Construction out of Hawaii. Pyramid Construction is actually a subsidy of Trump Construction, so they actually work for Donald Trump Jr. And they've experienced dealing with like Donald Trump Jr. and the family as far as building like hotels, casinos, and stuff. Well, here's the thing. He has always been a very down-to-earth person, and when he went to go run for office at Trump Towers, they asked him, they said, well, why are you doing this? He said, listen, he goes, I've had a successful career. I've had a successful life. I am tired of seeing Americans being taken advantage of by their government. And he goes, this is my opportunity to stand up for the people and say, hey, if you want a businessman to run the White House, how about you cast your vote for me? If not, I'll go back to playing golf. I've already made my fortune. But if you want me to go into the White House and change something and shake some stuff up, give me a chance. I was like, you know what? This is the second time you're running. Okay, let's go. So I was like, let's see what happens. And as you saw what he did with the country, it turned out pretty damn good for the 45th president.
And also, don't you think that he mingled with a bunch of those people that ain't so nice people and saw a whole bunch of stuff through the years that he might be able to you know, expose a few things? I heard that Epstein turned triple agent and turned him working for him in 2017. I don't know if it's true, but if it is, he turned snitch Epstein, then they got a whole bunch of stuff that hasn't come out. I don't know if it's true. But I know they knew each other, Epstein and Trump.
There's a lot of facts to it.
And so did
in 1998.
Never know. He could have turned.
See, here's what happened. Back in '98, the 45th president of the United States, when he was a businessman, went on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I had read a lot of his books, The Art of Deal and Art of the Deal, and a few of his other books. And I was like, man, you know, he's guy's very intelligent when it comes to business. So he was
Very.
going on Oprah Winfrey. I'm like, cool,
What's
I
up,
want to
Joe?
watch this. And the whole time, Oprah was like, "Oh, this is my best friend. Look what he's done in the community. Look what he's done here.
I
You go
know.
back and watch
And then
it."
she said, "Will you ever run for president?" She asked that question to him.
Yeah. The day that he ran for president, he tried calling her on his phone to give her the news, and she would not answer his phone. He was like, "What's going on?" and sent her
That's
numerous
because she's
messages.
corrupt, and she knew that he was going to take her
Decided
down
to run for
because she's
office.
corrupt.
He was like, "Screw you." But you were a good
Yep.
business friend and a partner for almost like 10 years.
Yep.
What do you got to hide?
All those people turned on him because they got paranoid. Uh-oh, what are we going to do now? He knows this. He knows. I'm serious. Because, well, one thing you haven't seen Oprah when he disappeared, Rosie O'Donnell said something about Trump's. They were, it all switched. The other girl, Roseanne Barr, she's friends with Trump. They ran her out of Hollywood. It was awful what they did to Roseanne.
Canceled her show.
I'm going to jump off
Well,
real quick.
because
Y'all.
she tried to expose
Good night,
something.
Mikey.
All right, Mikey.
That's
Good
why.
night.
Good to see you, man.
All right, good night, y'all.
All right, man.
Yeah, Roseanne Barr lives in Hawaii now, but she tried to talk about some things that happened on her show. She was the producer. That was her show.
Yeah.
And they silenced her. They silenced her.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Another,
And that's what they do
another
to
person
anybody that
right
tries
there,
to come forward.
Have you all seen
Pretty
what's
much.
been going on with what's his name? Isn't Corey Feldman T, or wasn't it Corey Feldman still alive, or was it Corey Haim?
Corey Feldman.
No, the two boys, very good
He
example.
was the one that died.
Both of them were abused,
What's
for
that?
sure. I don't know what happened to him. One
Yeah.
died
what
and the other
Feldman
one was
did-
trying to expose, and then he disappeared.
So Corey
I don't know
Feldman
where
is now in. Pretty much, Corey Feldman has gone into protective custody, and he is not coming out for a very long time.
Okay, what
because
about
he
Isaac
got
Cappy?
Because of the whole Hollywood abuse thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I totally know they I don't care what. I mean, I live very close to Michael Jackson, fan of Never Neverland. I don't know him personally as a person, but I've watched him grow up because I'm old, and I know he was strange. He had a lot of weird, but I don't believe. I think they framed that man. He was so big and powerful, and they turned his life upside down.
He never
Very good possibility they did.
And I watched the trial every day because it was in Santa Maria. I was right there in Lompoc, and he won. I don't know if he paid people up. I don't know all that stuff, but I do not feel that he molested children. He had a bed. He slept with kids because he was like 5 years old in his mind.
Yeah, because
Seriously.
he never really had a chance to grow
Exactly,
up.
and his father
his father was a piece of shit.
That's
Yes.
actually a good point, Mama Cat. Yeah,
His father was exactly like Britney Spears' father. He would have sold him off for money and fame. I mean, really, the other Jacksons kind of faded away. Janet had a little bit of a career, but that father was abusive to Michael, and abusive to the wife, which was Michael's mother.
Yeah.
And he was very close with his mom, but he wasn't normal for sure. But he never gets acknowledged for his music anymore. He made some music, whether you liked it or not. The man was very entertaining, and he's not known for that anymore. He's known for the pedophile. Oh, Michael Jackson, that little kitty diddler. That's just terrible.
You're right, Mama Cat.
And he tried to change his appearance with surgeries and make himself more white. It was awful. By the time he died, he looked great.
If he did do it the first time, okay. I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I don't know the man. I don't know anything. And I
don't
follow
either.
the
Yeah,
trial, whatever.
I know.
If he did do it the first time, okay, get him for that. But the second and third and fourth and fifth time, these parents, knowing that
It was all
he did it the
twisted and
first
fake.
time,
Exactly.
knowing he did it the first time, they kept sending their kids to the ranch.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Hoping that he would do it to their kids so they could get money out of it.
Right. And I watched people that came up and then said he didn't do nothing and then they say he made me say nothing and then come back and talk shit because they want money and Michael's dead. It's the housekeeper. It's all a bunch of crap.
Because back when the trial was going on, if you watched, what was it? It was CNN at the time. CNN was covering the whole
Try
trial.
resetting your phone, MMC. Sorry.
Now, during the trial, they brought on the former prosecuting attorney for Los Angeles PD. Now, this guy was notorious for locking people down. They asked him some serious questions. They said, is Michael Jackson guilty of child molestation? He said, now listen, if I'm going to go after somebody here in the state of California and I'm going after him, I want Loctite evidence. I want fucking witnesses. I want people that have written statements. I want hard pieces of evidence. like testimonies of where this happened. And he goes, if I don't have that, he goes, I'm not going to pursue a case. And they looked and they said, where do you stand on this? He goes, you have nothing but circumstantial evidence. All you have is somebody saying a rumor of a rumor of a rumor that goes back to this person that may or may not confirm that Michael Jackson touched him. So he goes, in my personal opinion, as far as being a PA, he goes, I would not touch this. Case dismissed. A week later, all charges was dropped against this individual. Here's the difference, though. When it comes to Corey sits there and goes on his camera and says, I'm going to come out and give some damning evidence, and y'all are going to be shocked. So everybody goes, yeah, well, what's this? Is this some condemning evidence? Yeah, it is. I'm going to sit here and talk to you and say, what was your name? Charlie Sheen. Hey, Charlie, remember when you took me up to parties and a bunch of celebrities sexually assaulted me? He's like, do you want to go ahead and confirm that? Because I'll come right here on camera and tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, Charlie Sheen has not denied it nor confirmed it. He has been whoop.
And there's many of them, and they just get away with it by turning and saying, look over there. None of those people. I mean, it's just terrible what happens. I already know that because of Hollywood. But Hollywood's not the same. It has been taken down to some extent. It is never going to be the same there. Trust me, Hollywood will never. And it was never nothing but a, you know, and even music industry was involved in all that. But yeah, I noticed that a lot of country artists got free of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all of them, but I'm telling you that country artists, like, they got away from that shit. And so did Kid Rock. You don't have to get sucked into that shit. But a lot of them do because they want a career. They want to be, and they're so nice to them. They have groomers, handlers that are so nice at first. And then they don't even realize they're sucked into it. Whatever it is. I'm just saying, people will sell their soul for a career. Their mom and dad will too.
About it is it's kind of funny that if you looked on Facebook, right? Remember how they were fact checking everything and pulling stuff off everything,
Yeah,
right?
now they're not doing it so much.
Okay. Here's one thing that troubled me last year was after all that stuff came out about the island and about the suspicions of people being on that island. There was a dossier that was put out with a list of famous celebrities that was on that dossier. This dossier was on Facebook for over 6 months. And I know it had to have been fact checked numerous times, but it was never taken down. And the list of musical celebrities that was on that list.
It's unbelievable. I know. And I didn't want to see some of them because you love these. I mean, I personally love some of these people. But then I think back and I think, oh my God, she was a baby when she went into, you know, and I'm thinking, no wonder she got sucked in. And it's like, it's used every. Yeah.
On that list that troubled me, right? If you've noticed, they've not done any major world or U.S. tours lately. They've stuck real close to their houses. Now, if you were kind of like worried about something, wouldn't you be staying close to home? I'm not probably getting myself in a bunch of trouble for it, but I've noticed that a few people that were on that list, you don't see them out and wilding out like they used to. They've gotten real quiet.
No, in fact, you don't even see them.
So.
Exactly.
So
but you know, I can see both sides, but there's parents that want to push for there's just so much wheeling and dealing and all the, you know, just not good stuff in Hollywood, all fighting for a career. But if you could be the most talented person in the world, if they don't want to make you famous, you're not going to be famous. It literally, they do this stuff with, I mean, they almost select you, how people just become stars. Mariah Carey, her mother did, however, sold her sister so that she could get a career, and it's all come out. And I'm like, what kind of mother would do that? Well, what kind of father would do what they did to Britney Spears? She was a Mickey Mouse girl. So was Christina Aguilera, Timberlake. They were all Mickey Mouse Club kids, and that's sick. Walt Disney was a sick perv. Literally, Walt Disney that built Disneyland. That man was not good.
I'll tell you something.
And it's like, I love Disneyland. I went there 100,000 times as a kid. That was my place to go. I mean, it was the biggest my biggest dream. My brother too. We loved it. And to think the man was sick. Really, he was. He was not a good man. And it's just how creepy.
Put it this way, they've got a certain channel out with that name on it, and I boycott it for a specific reason. Remember the show, The Muppets? And
sure do.
Like, say for instance, like Sesame Street. You know how those guys were created by Frank Oz and excuse me, Jim Henson, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Jim Henson.
Henson and Disney had a very, very, very like dislike for each other, and he would never let go of his stuff, right? So somehow Disney got a hold of got a hold of Jim's stuff and pretty much
Mhm.
bought it out from underneath Jim Henson, which ultimately really hurt him and pissed him
Mhm.
off. Now, a person that was in control of those puppets as well, his name is Frank Oz. Now, Frank Oz used to do like Miss Piggy's voice, and he did a lot of other puppeteering on the show, right? For
Yeah.
the last 20 years, Disney has cut him out. They said, you're not a part of us. Well, him and Jim created it, and they said that's what ultimately killed Jim Henson. So after when I read about that and Frank Oz saying he has nothing to do with Disney, I wouldn't give him a fucking dime. Pardon my
Right.
French. So they
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much
that's
destroyed Jim
another thing. They
Henson's
steal
career for life.
these people's music rights. They do all kind of scandalous things with contracts. It's terrible.
You
Where they drive you either to kill yourself or they do it for you. I mean, a lot of young stars do the suicide thing, and then even older ones. But that Isaac Cappy, he was new to Hollywood, and he tried to bring that stuff down real loud. I don't know what happened to him. He said
I
they
felt
died
bad
in
for him
Arizona, but I don't know.
because he was really creative and had a lot of great ideas, and Disney
And
didn't
then he
like that
told
at all.
people
So
just
what else they
go to
really
the
got
light, stay away from the dark, because Hollywood is a dark hole. And I mean, it's true. People look the other way, or they get compromised or blackmailed, and they all cover up for each other. And they make a comedy or make a Forrest Gump movie, and it's all good. You know what I mean?
like
It's
back in the
sick.
day, I wanted to be a journalist, right? Like I wanted to be a broadcaster. So we've got 4 major news stations here: Fox 2, you've got KPLR, Channel
Uh-huh.
11, you got ABC, NBC. Well, we went down to a certain affiliate downtown to go walk through and just see the studio and watch them do a broadcast and just learn from everybody.
Got a
And it
perfect
took
voice for it. You would
and
have
it
made a
took
good
one
broadcaster.
Thank you, appreciate that. It took one trip to go down there and see everybody and say no way, because there are
Yeah.
some of the most fake
Yeah.
melodrama
Yeah.
people you will ever see.
And
Like when I walked on that set, I was like, no, oh hell no. Yeah, I mean, I was a very young kid at the time, but I was like,
Yeah.
Seeing the girl that was on there, I'll just say she was like straight to the point. Where's my
Yeah.
makeup? We better be going live. Oh hi, how
Oh
are you
yeah, and
guys
it
doing?
got
Make sure
worse
you
and
tune
worse
in.
and worse.
Like,
Yep.
okay. I'm good on this.
Well, look at Ellen DeGeneres. She would give away like 5 cars on her TV show in a day at Christmas or whatever. Nice as could be, you couldn't help it. Oh, I love her. And then she'd go backstage and like beat her employees and shit. I mean, she was wicked and evil.
She's the same woman that came out and screamed and said any gun owner is a dumb beer swinging hillbilly, and deserves to be punished by the law. But less than 2 weeks later, she signed off on paperwork for her guards to have fully automatic weapons.
I know. And
How
she
does that
also
go by?
had a
I want to know.
girlfriend. She had a girlfriend before her wife, Portia, who, the girl from Australia. But she had a girlfriend who was a Hollywood actress. I forgot her name, but she was in John Q. Her name is Fran something, or I don't know. She's a blonde little actress. Anyways, that girl straight flipped out and was found in bushes in the town of Lompoc where I lived, completely out of it, all dirty. Didn't know where she was. Didn't know her name. I mean, they came and got her, and then she was, I guess, went to a hospital. She was just nuts, and it's like they had just broke up. I'm like, what did Ellen do to her? That's what before, I knew anything else. I was just thinking Ellen was a nice toxo girl. But good God, I could never figure out how she ended up there. She had nothing, no purse, no shoes on. And it's like she was far from LA, I think that's where she lived at the time. But still, she just had a complete breakdown. And it's like, how embarrassing. I mean, she made a comeback because she did John Q. That was after that. It makes you wonder she was with Ellen for 4 years. Who knows? Weird shit. I'm telling you, Holly is weird. Holly weird. Not. I'm serious. They took down the sign even. They have the sign in the side of San Gabriel Mountains, that the Hollywood sign's been there forever. And it's gone now. They took it down for whatever reason. I don't know. But it's gone. And that used to be a big thing. Tourists would come to see it. It's not the same. It kind of like got a lot of China influence in the Disney. Whoever owns, there's not such a thing as owning Hollywood. There's things like owning Disney. And I don't think it's anybody from this country. I think it's China that owns Disney now. Couldn't swear by it, but I'm pretty sure. And it's like, who would have thought? all this stuff when I was a
Honestly,
kid. Everything
I
was.
don't really watch a lot of main TV and stuff like that. I watch a lot of just YouTube channels and stuff that I like. I mean, if I want
I don't
comedy,
even
of
go to.
course I
I don't
watch
have
comedy.
cable. I don't have cable at all.
You know,
I don't pay for it,
I'll
and I
say
don't go. But
one
YouTube
person that
shows
scares me
enough
from
stuff.
some people, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Joe Rogan is like the king of destroying comedians. That dude has
Yeah,
busted
and then
more
what was that
comedians
other
than
guy's name?
shit.
He got kicked off YouTube, but what was that guy's name? He was fat and kind of had a raspy voice like me, and he was called, oh my God, Buckshot
What,
knows
Fluffy?
him. Infowars. Infowars. What was that guy's name?
Oh, Alex
Something.
Jones.
Alex Jones. Yeah. What happened to him? They took him off
He's
YouTube. I
still
don't
on
know
it.
if it's found, but I don't see him because
Yeah, those
he's on
two were
YouTube.
going at it for a little while.
But he was out there. Who knows? I don't know the
Say
police.
Joe ended up busting fucking Carlos Mencia. He busted like I don't know, like 8 comedians showed out that they were fake as hell. That was pretty funny to watch.
Yes, that time to go up.
I think Dr. Phil is corrupt too, because I'm telling you, every time a child comes up missing, that's some kind of weird thing. He's right there to go interview him. To the girl that died, that was murdered here in Colorado by her husband and her 2 little girls. She was pregnant. Shanann, he even got her family. It's like he's a creepy man. I'm
He'll get
telling
ready
you.
to go eat some dinner.
He just happens to be in the weirdest little murder or little kidnappings. He's right up there trying to be in the middle.
All right,
I don't
Scott.
like it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Scott, for letting me
Yeah,
ramble.
no problem. I'll be on tomorrow.
Next time, tell Duggan to shut up. No, I'm kidding.
I'll be on.
Duggan,
So
get
if
it
y'all
right
want
if you're
to
gonna
make
get
a
mad at
note,
him.
6:30 p.m.
Okay.
tomorrow Eastern, 5:30 Central. So.
All
Okay.
right, catch you
We'll
then.
see
We'll be
everyone
there. Bye, guys. Love you.
tomorrow.
Wait to do
Yep.
it again.
Love you too.
Love you
Bye.
all.
Love your family. Have a
Outlaw
good night.
Nation. That's right.
Rise